is Grayson County Cougar basketball on K105. Tonight's Cougar contest is sponsored by Future Designs Building Materials, Duda Hudson State Farm, Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, Midway Pharmacy, Scotty's Contracting, and Stone. Hometown Hangout, Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, State Farm agent Carter Hill, your global getaway, and by Grayson County Schools. Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Back to Edmonson County High School, where the Grayson County Cougars are about to take on the Edmonson County Wildcats. It's Sam Gormley, and I told you it wasn't going to take any games at all. Stephen Smith, like Brody Armstrong, has a headband. Brody has seen it right, and he loves it, right?
Yeah, I was going to try to wait until a home game to pull it out. But the boys are going to be on the road for a little while now. I don't think they play again at home until January the 2nd.
You are correct.
So a big game tonight. I didn't have an orange one like he does tonight, but wanted to throw out a little bit of support to my guy, number 0, Brody Armstrong.
And see, the thing is that you actually probably need the sweatband, because that girls' game, you were sweating bullets.
Yeah, listen, I like I was saying before, I respect the people in Edmonson County, and I love them and still have a lot of family down here. But
that makes you want to beat them even more.
This one felt really good tonight.
Grayson County, Edmonson County, Cougars 1-1. First half against Ohio County offense, I mean, listen, 41 points, you're not going to be unhappy. Defense, not great. Second half, you saw both, and I think the second half just showed you how good this Grayson County team can be.
I'm sure Coach Meredith was paying attention to what Ohio County was trying to do in that first half against the Cougars in his scout, and no doubt he's drawn up a few things to try to mimic what they were doing to get some buckets like they were getting.
We'll take a break. We'll dive a little bit further into this matchup as Grayson County and Edmonson County, the 106th all-time matchup, is inching closer towards getting underway. We'll take a break and have a little bit more after this. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
In small towns, we share everything. Our joys, our struggles, our celebrations. Today, Grayson County shares something special. The hospital where we were born, where we bring our families, where our neighbors care for us, is one of America's top 100 rural hospitals. This is our achievement. This is our hospital. This is home. Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center. Top 100 care, hometown heart.
Midway Pharmacy is your trusted local partner in health and wellness, offering free delivery so you never have to worry about picking up your medications. The friendly staff knows you by name and is always ready to assist you. Living and raising our families in the same community, they understand your needs. With a wide range of services and personalized care, Midway Pharmacy is here to make your life easier and healthier. Visit or call any countywide location today of Midway Pharmacy.
Kentucky hunters, the wait is over. Modern gun deer season is back, and there's no better place to hunt than right here in the Bluegrass State. Sight in your rifle, grab your hunter's orange, and get ready to hit the woods. With thriving deer populations and beautiful fall landscapes, the perfect hunt is waiting for you. Modern gun season runs November 8th through the 23rd. Make memories, fill your freezer, hunt safe, and consider taking someone new to pass on the tradition. Visit fw.ky.gov for regulations and licensing.
When you give blood, you give life. And when you give life, you change lives. Make a life-saving impact by donating blood with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, your hometown partner. As the sole supplier of blood products needed in Grayson County, your donation ensures a stable and adequate blood supply for you, your family, friends, and your neighbors. You are the hero when you give. Feel the power of community and compassion in every drop. Give life and change lives with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center. Life is on the line.
Basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to Edmonson County High School, where it is Grayson County and Edmonson County. Lady Cougars won game 1 of our doubleheader. We've got game number 2. Let's talk a little bit about Edmonson County. You know, their best scorer, Tyler Wilson, does not appear to be going tonight, as he had an injury on Tuesday in their loss to Davis County. And Stephen, that if he is, he's not in the starting lineup. I didn't get a chance to observe on the bench, and I think that is him standing over on the sideline with a boot in street clothes. That's a huge loss for this Edmonson County squad. Yeah,
I was talking to one of the biggest fans of the Cats, Slug Duval, over before the game started, and he said that he tore his ankle the other night. And, you know, you really hate that. Regardless of the rivalry, regardless of the big crowd tonight, you want the best players on the floor for both teams. and you really hate that for that kid. Wilson being a senior here at his last home game against the Cougars.
Grayson County on the other side, it's really been the four-headed monster. It's been as advertised. Jack Logsdon, 22.5 points through the first two games. Bernie Armstrong, 18. Jagger Martis, 17. Spencer Langdon, 16.5. To me, the best part about this is that they're doing it in different ways, scoring the ball.
Well, we talked about Edmonson County in the first game with their girls team of having a three-headed monster. When you got that extra person that can score, and you got a guy in Kyle Higdon that doesn't care. It's not like he's looking for his own shots. He's trying to do the other things. Adding that fourth score is what will set you apart a lot of times. And, yeah, we've got a lot of different options on the offensive end, and the other guys know their role coming off the bench, doing a good job as well. This is a good Cougar team.
Maybe even a fifth score come. Hey, just me. Just
A little foreshadowing.
Shh.
No comment.
Listen, I don't know that. I mean, I can say this because it's. I mean, what's the KHSA going to do to me? Send me a strongly worded email, but I also don't though want to cause any issues when it comes to eligibility. But there might be two players standing at half court right now that, if you're from Grayson County, you might be like, huh. Those kids kind of look familiar, and that jacket that one of them is wearing might look a little bit familiar. I don't know. Just me talking. It's just me and you, right?
Doesn't mean anything.
No,
that's right.
Nothing at all. Edmonson County 2-1. Who, in your eyes, is stepping up for them to have to fill the void?
I don't know a whole lot about this team. I do know the Ruth kid went to school with his dad, and he's going to give everything he's got. He plays really hard. He just one of those guys that just gets after it. I've heard good things about number 0, Braden White, that he had a really good summer. You look down, and I remember some names. Blaine DeWeese was a difference maker last year for the Lady Cats. So, that's just a couple of the names that I'm familiar with that I think, if you're Coach Meredith right now, you're looking to those guys and saying, we need you in the biggest way tonight.
Keep an eye on Jonah Massey.
Okay.
Jonah Massey spent a couple of months at Grayson County.
Yeah.
So he started school at Grayson County and transferred back to Edmonson a couple of weeks into the season. Played a summer tournament with Grayson County and played really well. It was somebody that Grayson County was excited to have in their rotation. He made the decision to go back to Edmonson County, and he's a guy that's going to come off the bench and can really score given the opportunity. We'll take a 1-minute break. When we come back, we'll have Steven's strategies. We'll bring you the starting lineup. And then also, we're a little bit late, but we're going to do it. We're going to give away our K105 play of the game. We gave away our Hometown Hangout MVP. We'll give away our play of the game from the girls' win in game number 1. We'll take a break as we inch closer towards Grayson and Edmonson. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Hi, I'm Bob with Hometown Hangout Sports Pub and Grill. You might have noticed we don't have fancy decor or celebrity chefs. It's true. We've ignored the trend of upscale dining and extravagant renovations. That gets pretty expensive, And in the end, it's the customer who pays for those upgrades. Not at Hometown Hangout. Our guests come to us for one thing, to have a great time. Whether you're with the family, the whole team, or just friends, you'll love our fun atmosphere, exciting games, and great food. Hometown Hangout on West White Oak. See you after the game.
Wounded Warrior Project empowers post 9/11 veterans and their families with life-changing programs and services.
I realized I could be successful in a civilian career.
We stand by warriors and advocate for their needs going forward.
They were by my side in the hospital, and they're still with me today.
Through our programs, community, and advocacy, we're proving
anything is possible.
Learn more at woundedwarriorproject.org/together.
This is
Welcome back here to Edmonson County High School, where it is Grayson County and Edmonson County ready to roll. Time now for Steven's strategies.
Well, if you go back to this game last year, Edmonson County really punched us in the mouth. Really the best I remember on both ends of the court. They were the aggressors. So for me, for the Cougars to pull this one out, they got to take it to them and don't wait. You got to go at them hard.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your attention to half court, we have a special presentation before the
They're doing a special presentation. I'm not sure who the presentation is for.
Don't know what we got.
2025 inductee to the
Edmonson County Hall of Fame. Okay, so they're doing a Hall of Fame inductee.
Gary Meredith was an outstanding student athlete at Edmonson County High
Gary Meredith was he helped coach when I was here, but he was a head coach after that. He had a son that I think maybe went on to play. Brett went on to play at Lindsey Wilson. Gary's been around this program for years and years and years, and just a big supporter of Edmonson County sports. And this one tonight certainly well deserved because he's been an icon in this area for a long time.
Good to see him get into the Hall of Fame then here. The lineups for both of these squads. First for Edmonson County, Braden Wright. He's averaging 9.7 points and 3.7 rebounds per game. Aiden Meredith averaging 5.3 and 3.7. Blaine DeWeese, 13 points and 4.7 rebounds a game. Dalen Cook, 4 points and 1 rebound a game. And Owen Ruth, 5.3 points and 2 rebounds per contest. Once more that lineup, Wright, Meredith, DeWeese, Cook, and Ruth. The head coach for Edmonson County in year number 2 is Brad Meredith.
Coach Meredith's done a really good job. That 2 years ago, that team, they lost a lot that senior year. Coach Tinsley went in a different direction, and Brad came in just trying to pick up the pieces. But he's done a really good job with these kids and getting them to play hard, and he's getting everything out of them that he can.
Now the lineup for the Grayson County Cougars. Senior guard number 0, Brody Armstrong, 18 points, 6.5 rebounds. Jagger Martis, a senior guard number 1, 17 points and 2 rebounds per game. Spencer Langdon is a junior guard, 16.5 points, 4.5 rebounds per game. Kyle Higdon, 2 points and 4.5 rebounds per game. And Jack Logston, 22.5 points and 5.5 rebounds per game. Cougars wearing the all-orange jerseys. What we'll do is we'll take a break. We'll take another 1-minute break, and when we come back, hopefully we'll be playing some basketball as it's Grayson and Edmonson coming up next here on K105.
Across Kentucky, treatment providers, state and local governments, and nonprofit organizations are working together to support your pathway to long-term recovery. These providers and communities of recovery will walk alongside you and help you find your recovery journey. If you or a loved one is struggling with addiction, the KY Help Call Center can connect you with resources right now when you call 833-8KY-HELP. You can also visit findhelpnowky.org to find treatment options near you.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim. Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
Ready to start here. Lady Cougars won game number 1. Oh, we didn't give out our play of the game.
Yeah.
We talked and go ahead.
Several things that we could probably pull out and be the play of the game, especially down in the stretch. Ellie Bratcher hitting those 2 free throws. Peyton Bowman got that steal to claim the lead back, but really probably the biggest shot of the night was when Peyton got the one shot she probably took in the second half and knocked down that huge 3. That was awesome.
To make it 44-41, gave the Lady Cougars the lead. They would not give it back. So that's our K105 play of the game from this one. A couple of scores to bring you from around the region as we're waiting. They're still doing the Hall of Fame induction ceremony. It's a little surprising. Usually schools, when they do these induction ceremonies or a homecoming, they do it as soon as the girls' game's over and before the teams go up and warm up. But they're doing it right now here at Edmonson County. It looks like it is just
little
about ready to roll.
Gamesmanship maybe by the Cats tonight.
I don't know. Scores: LaRue County boys lead Hart County 14-10 at the end of the first quarter. Central Hardin over E-Town 65-60 with 4:19 left. That is a boys score. Cumberland County and girls over Monroe 60-47. Bowling Green all over Glasgow 62-34 in girls. That is a final score. Last score I saw from Butler-Whitesville, it was Butler 53, Whitesville 49 in girls at the end of the third quarter. That's one I'm very interested, Stephen, at the boys score of that, as to Whitesville and Butler playing in boys. I'm fascinated to see how that one goes. In fact, I meant to look to see if that was happening in Morgantown or up in Whitesville tonight.
Butler County been at the top of the district for a few years ago. Grayson County came back and took it from them. And they had just a stacked lineup, but unfortunately I don't know how many minutes they've got returning.
One. Curtis Murphy, who was their sixth man last year, he's returning. That game's happening in Whitesville tonight at the beautiful Horn Community Center, which is always one of my favorite places to go. Very nice people up in Whitesville.
Coach Nathan West just does a phenomenal job with those guys
Coach
down
Hernandez.
there. And Coach Hernandez. I think you put anybody else in those positions, you don't have near the success and outmanned as far as talent sometimes. But what he gets out of those kids is just phenomenal.
Yeah, you know you're not going to walk in there and roll over.
Absolutely not. Now, the guys may come out of the locker room at halftime and dance, but they're going to play hard.
I've never seen you laugh harder than when that happened.
Sam, I'm looking here. I'm out of breath from the girls' game still. Unofficially, we've got Hannah with 18 rebounds
She's
tonight.
slacking tonight.
So, got a text here from Coach Brian Jones. He's probably listening. He said almost 40 rebounds in 2 games is incredible. So
that's awesome.
Just
that's awesome.
Everybody that stepped on the floor tonight in orange did a good job, and we're expecting more of the same here as the boys take the court.
And what, 13 of those were at the half probably? She was great in the first half. And Edmonson started attempting more threes, shooting some threes in the second half, which makes it harder for someone with her size to make some of those shots.
I wonder, this being Jagger Martis' first experience at Edmonson County wearing orange, I wonder how he'll adapt coming into this rivalry late in his career. I'm interested to see how he responds early. The other guys know exactly what it's all about. He's the one that I know has heard the stories, so it'll be interesting to see how he comes out tonight.
Biggest key tonight, Sam's strategy. You had Steven's strategy. I'm going to do Sam's strategy here. Got to keep your head. Got to keep your head.
Oh, yeah.
You got to keep your head if you're Grayson County. Don't let this game become a game. And by a game, I'm meaning where you're worrying about who you're playing instead of just playing basketball.
Yeah. You'll have to watch, too. We got the same refs. I think they called a pretty good game on the girls' side. A couple that probably we would have liked to have seen gone the other way. But those same refs coming out here tonight, let's throw it up and get it going.
Here comes the tip, and it's up, and we are underway. And they give it to Brody Armstrong immediately as Grayson wins the tip, and Armstrong lays it in to open it up. And we're not even 5 seconds into the game, and the Cougs are up 2-0 against Edmonson County. Tight defense up top. Meredith guarded by Langdon as Langdon is all in his pocket. Ball docked into the backcourt. DeWeese runs it down as Langdon goes diving after it. DeWeese guarded by Higdon. DeWeese up top. Higdon dives for it. DeWeese to the hole. Flip shot. Good. Nice take by Blaine DeWeese, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, you can already feel the energy here as the boys' game has started. Has already kicked up just a little bit in here. Don't see an offensive tip very much.
Up top, 3 from the volleyball line. Armstrong, the headband, powers in a 3.
What a shot.
For Brody Armstrong, 5-2, Grayson leads.
Brody is on pace to have, 5 in 1 minute?
So 5 times 32. That's a lot of points. Inside pass deflected and taken away by Langdon. Langdon outlet to Logston. Logston, right hand slam. He tries for it, and it's no good. Rebounded by Meredith, and they're out and running. Is Edmonson County. Meredith bumped by Higdon, and the foul's going to stay on the floor.
We talked about this, and I call them like I see them. Jack was looking for a foul on that one, and he kind of stayed back, kind of holding up his hands. Tried to make the dynamic play right there to get that dunk, but when you don't get it your way, you got to get back and get on defense.
You saw Travis Johnson on his dunk the other night, and Edmonson throws the ball away. No one touched it, and it's going to head towards Grayson County as Dalen Cook was looking for Meredith. They weren't on the same page. He was wanting Meredith to cut towards the Grayson bench, and Meredith went the other way.
G'd when he should have hauled, maybe.
5-2, Grayson leads a minute into the game. Good start for Grayson County.
Really good start. Brody Armstrong with 5 quick points. I think if you're the
Martis off the pass 3. Backside iron missed, and rebound saved in by Higdon. And Wright's got his knees. 2 players hit knees, and Wright is hobbled behind the play. Baseline jumper good, put in by Dalen Cook, and they're going to stop this play as Wright is really feeling it. It looked like, I don't know who he made contact. I just saw him hit knees with another player.
Listen, he's got one of the best trainers in the state of Kentucky. Larry Starnes is going to be coming out here for a few minutes. I'd put Larry right up there with anybody from the training. Been a long time Wildcat.
Right there up with their Scott Ballman.
That's exactly right.
We love Scott. I'm sure he might be watching tonight.
He probably is.
Logston on the right side, 5-4, Grayson County leads. Into the corner to Martis. Martis backs it off now. Cougars in the all-orange jerseys tonight for the first time this season. Armstrong drives in, lowers his shoulder, gets the hole too strong Picked up on the floor by Edmonson County, and they're running up the far side with DeWeese. DeWeese over to the far side, catch and shoot three, no good. Rebound tapped up into the air, and Edmonson has it, loses it. DeWeese has it. Bounce pass into the corner, catch and shoot three, good. Put in by Meredith, and he turns and looks and says a little bit to Jagger Martis.
Yeah, those are the things might get a little bit chippy here, so the referees will probably be watching that and stay on top of it.
Logston guarded by DeWeese. They give it to Armstrong. Armstrong drives in, gets the whole flip
Got
shot,
fouled.
probably fouled. Shots good by Armstrong. He's got all 7 of Grayson points, and it's tied at 7. 5:35 left in the first half.
At least it hit him somewhere where it didn't hurt him. It hit him in the side of the head.
Can you hurt Brody?
Not in the head, you can't.
That headband, it's powerful.
Yeah.
On the inside, the double team comes. Bounce pass back up top in that far corner to Cook. DeWeese, he had a big game when these two teams played last. DeWeese, off-balance runner, missed. Higdon comes down with a rebound.
Yeah, big
Higdon then is fouled by DeWeese, and that's one of those fouls, Stephen, that you hate a player making.
Yeah, whether it was on us or whether it was on them. But there's really not that much good that you can do out of that. Kyle certainly pulled the rebound down. We're going to take a break. We'll come right back.
Timeout, 30 seconds, 7-7, 5:13 left in the first quarter. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
In small towns, we share everything. Our joys, our struggles, our celebrations. Today, Grayson County shares something special. The hospital where we were born, where we bring our families, where our neighbors care for us, is one of America's top 100 rural hospitals. This is our achievement. This is our hospital. This is home. Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center. Top 100 care, hometown heart.
Here in this first quarter of play, Sam Dornley and Stephen Smith with you. And Stephen, I think both teams just kind of needed to settle in.
Yeah, you said it really good there in that timeout. It's just a good timeout to get the guys cooled off a little bit, catch their wind, and then get back at it.
Langdon handoff pass to Martis on the far side of the floor. Martis up top to Armstrong, who has all 7 of Grayson County's points. Armstrong bumps, gives it off to Logston. Logston step back on the right side. He'll pull up with a 3, and it bounces off to the right. Rebound, knocked out of bounds off of Edmonson. It's going to go towards Grayson County. I could read the lips of Colby Joe Carver, the official. I was blocked on that by the basket. I couldn't tell who it was off of.
I kind of like the plan right here.
Martis catch and shoot 3 off the inbound. It is short. It's an air ball. Rebounded by Edmonson. You don't see Jagger air ball a lot.
No. It's Edmonson County.
Ruth crosses it to Massey, who's into the game. His 3 is good. Jonah Massey played a little bit of basketball for Grayson County this summer. Started school as a Cougar. Travis Johnson was really excited about what he could bring to the team. And he hits a 3 there. Langdon drives in amongst the trees. Triple team. Basket no good, but he's fouled.
What I saw in a couple possessions right there, you had Aiden Meredith, who's listed at 5'9", is guarding Spencer, and it looks like they're trying to get him to establish in the post right now that he's probably got a few inches there on Meredith. They're looking for an extension, but I don't think Spencer did.
Langdon misses his first free throw, 83.3% entering today's game.
Much improved over last year in this young season.
Second chance, misses them both. DeWeese gets it on the floor. Outlet pass quick and thrown away. Nobody was there.
Almost went out the door, Sam.
Yeah, somebody was open it to leave. It might have been, I don't know what Lady Cougar it was.
I think it was Jordan Perkins.
I thought it was.
At this point in the game, trying to stretch out the defense like that, I'm okay with that. You kind of airmail one a little bit, not that big of a deal.
Langdon bumped on the inside, creates his own space, goes up, and it dives on the back of the rim, but drops through. Langdon gets his first points of the game. Edmonton up 1.
It looks like they've seen something that Langdon has maybe a little bit more strength on Meredith, and he's able to push him around a little bit, taking advantage of that.
Artist guarding Massey. DeWeese picked up by Higdon. Behind the back goes DeWeese. Loses his dribble and crosses it to the right side. The drive, the float with the right hand, too strong. Picked up on the floor by Higdon for Grayson, and as he's falling out of bounds, he's able to find Jack Logston. Logston, crossover.
Got help.
And he almost lost it, but as DeWeese had his hand in the cookie jar.
Yeah.
Back out to Armstrong. Spins on Meredith, and a blocking foul is going to be called, and I think that's a good call.
Yeah.
That's one of those, Stephen, where it's a block because it's a flop.
Yeah. Really good job right there by Brody. He was almost falling down, and unfortunately Ruth was right underneath him, so Brody just stopped, let the other guys come in and pick Ruth up, and then when they got up, I could see them patting each other's backs. 2 guys that want to stay in this game, so good job keeping cooler heads right there.
Ball knock in for Higdon. Langdon on the inside. Basket, good.
Yeah, really
for
liking
Spencer
that.
Langdon.
Really liking those interior looks right now with Spencer. Probably going to have to get somebody else on him if you're Coach Meredith. I don't know if that's his son. He looks like he might be.
Yes, and stolen by Langdon. Langdon run out, goes up, dunk.
Let's go. Good job, Spencer. I guess that's probably his first dunk in a game maybe. He had one the other night and maybe hit a little bit of a wet spot and fell, but
you didn't have to remind him,
well,
Steven.
you know.
Massey down the right side, blocked by Logston, spikes it, saves it in. Martis saves it, gives it to Logston. Logston towards the middle, he goes up, he's stripped on the way up. Armstrong's got it, put back, no good. Logston, second chance, it's no good, but it'll go to the line.
Cougars are doing a good job on the offensive glass right now, really taking advantage of their size. Martis is flying in. Brody Armstrong with those wide shoulders. Jack Logston's probably the tallest kid on the floor, with Wright out by a couple of inches and doing a good job in the paint right now on rebounding.
Right on cue, Wright to check in. Logston misses the first free throw. Cougars 0 of 3 from the free throw line. This season, they've been really good for the line, over 80%.
Yeah, again, you're glad to see Wright come back in the game because you know you want to see the best players on the floor, and Wright is obviously one of those for the Cats.
Logston gets the second. Grayson County up 14-10, and they're extending now to three-quarter court pressure. Nearly another steal. Jump pass into the corner. Catch and shoot three. Way too strong. Long rebound, though, chased down by Aiden Meredith for Edmonson County. Up top, Massey. He'll take a three. It's off to the left. Rebounded by Armstrong near side. Brody's playing really well to open up. Armstrong fired out of a can. Behind the back dribble as he crosses the half-court line. Stripped by Massey. Feeds it into Bonnock. Steps into the three in the corner. Too strong. Long rebound. Chased down. Armstrong had it, but Massey comes down with it. Headed the other way for Edmonson County.
Little bit quick on that pull right there, but a shot that Chase Bonnock can knock down. So I'm all right with it.
14-10. 2:08 left in the first quarter. Grayson has the lead.
Cougars have done a good job on ball defense.
Massey lets Armstrong goes by. Floater, Ruth missing. Logston with a rebound. Outlet to Martis. Martis drives in, goes up. Leg up in transition. Good for Jagger Martis.
Really
down
smart.
The right side.
Smart play by Jagger right there, not trying to do anything crazy. Absorb the contact, lay it in, get back the other way.
16-10 Grayson looking to do the doubleheader sweep tonight. They defeated Edmonson in the girls' game 52-48. Massey guarded by Martis as they give it off left side now to Owen Ruth. Into a player bobbling and thrown into the hands of Logston as Cook couldn't keep control, and a foul called on Ruth. And that's his second, team's fourth, and that's one of those Ruth knew immediately when he did it.
Yeah, I looked over at the bench and Coach Meredith pointed at his head like, you got to be smarter than that. I would like to mention that we got to meet Jagger Martis' dad a few minutes ago and really, really, really like his cap, Sam.
Jack Logston to the line to shoot two. First one's good.
Two-time defending World Series champions, the Los Angeles Dodgers. That looks really good in here tonight. Any comment on that, Sam?
Jack Logston has one more free throw coming. I mean, if I could buy all the players I wanted.
Yep, I'll take it.
Logston makes them both. Can you let some of our poor guys have it? We're poor.
Well,
We're Reds fans
I understand.
Outlets. Open three. Good. Put in by Dalen Cook.
That's one of the things you're sacrificing a little bit when you pull that pressure up is letting somebody get behind you. That's the second shot that he's taken and obviously knocked that one down.
18-13. Grayson leads by 5. About a minute left of the first quarter. Logston, he'll take a three. Might have been partially deflected, but Bonnock has it, saves it, and it's in. Saved by Edmonson. Meredith is going to do a run-out, bounce pass on the inside. Risky pass to right, blocked by Logston on the inside. Langdon, outlet to Martis. Martis goes up with the one hand, can't get it to slam in. Langdon had the rebound and is fouled from behind. Martis was trying to throw the gym down there.
That's all right. I missed a couple of dunks, and you feel like a heel. But, man, when you get one down, it's an emotional boost for your team. If he had that one to do by, I thought he was going to try it the first time, but he did a laying it in. But that one didn't quite get up there enough. Spencer Langdon hits the first free throw, so that's good to see.
Foul was called on Simmons, his first team's fifth. That's why Langdon is shooting free throws here, 46.9. Langdon misses the second, and I think a lane violation on Langdon is the call.
Got to make sure we call that every time, Sam.
You don't see that called on the shooter very often at all.
Langdon knew he did it, though. He was trying to run in there.
I think he was a little bit quick because he knew he missed it.
Yep.
Extending the defense is Grayson with 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Nice no-look pass to Wright. Wright then does a no-look off the glass. Basket missed on the inside. Martis has the rebound for Grayson County. Martis eyes up as he crosses the half-court line. Gives it to Ballnock. Open corner three. Good for Chase Ballnock in the corner.
Yeah, that's a big shot right there. Martis did a good job of attacking the defense and then kicking it out, finding Ballnock in the corner. Congratulations to him on his baseball signing with Asbury. So
just a commitment, I think, now. I don't know that he's officially signed just quite yet. At least there hasn't been a signing ceremony yet. Cutting down the lane, shot good on the inside by Meredith.
Yeah, Meredith's a pretty shifty little player as a sophomore right now. Sees the floor pretty well when he's got it.
Logston off the pass from Langdon at the buzzer. Can't get it to drop in. At the end of the first quarter, Grayson County leads Edmonson 22-15. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
In small towns, we share everything. Our joys, our struggles, our celebrations. Today, Grayson County shares something special. The hospital where we were born, where we bring our families, where our neighbors care for us, is one of America's top 100 rural hospitals. This is our achievement. This is our hospital. This is home. Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center. Top 100 care, hometown heart.
Midway Pharmacy is your trusted local partner in health and wellness, offering free delivery so you never have to worry about picking up your medications. The friendly staff knows you by name and is always ready to assist you. Living and raising our families in the same community, they understand your needs. With a wide range of services and personalized care, Midway Pharmacy is here to make your life easier and healthier. Visit or call any countywide location today of Midway Pharmacy.
22-15, Grayson County leads Edmonson County. Here is the start of the second half of play. Sam and Steven with you. And Steven, this first half, I think, the Cougars have settled in.
Yeah, the aggressiveness that they've had on both ends of the floor has been really good. Seems like they've got a really good attitude tonight. They're playing well, moving the ball. Looks like we got some substitutions coming in here as Martis and Logston take a seat on the bench.
Trig Payne in. Kyle Higdon also re-enters. Right up top, guarded by Higdon. Grayson leads 22-15. Dalen Cook had 5 points for Edmonson to lead them in scoring along with Aiden Meredith. It's Brody Armstrong with 7. On the inside, good defense by Trig Payne. I think he did deflect it out, and it is going to stay with the Wildcats with 7:41 left in the first half.
Been pretty impressed with Cook so far. He's playing within himself, knocked down a couple big shots, and that's what you expect out of a senior.
Massey, bounce pass on the inside to Cook. Ballnock went up for a block, but he's fouled.
And that's a good foul by Chase right there. Nothing malicious and with intentions. But if you're going to foul them down low like that, make sure they don't get it to lay it in.
Kind of like the foul in the girls' game that we had on Sanders, I think, that fouled. You remember that down here?
Yeah, Sanders fouled Birdie when she slid into the.
That's right. First free throw by Cook. Yeah. His first free throw of the season is no good. Cook doing what he did, but he's shooting a little more as he only attempted 10 shots this season, 9 of them from 3, but he's attempted a couple inside the arc this season.
Wide body and really strong. Missed the second one as well. Langdon gets the rebound going for the Cougars.
Armstrong up the far side. They leave him alone, but immediately a hand came in his face as soon as he thought about shooting it.
It's like Edmonson went back in a 1-2-2 zone right now.
Ballnock steps into a 3. It's way short. Armstrong rebound.
Good job.
Floater good on the inside for Armstrong.
That's why it's so important when you're in a zone like that is you got to find somebody to box out because Brody was able to come back on that weak side.
Find somebody to hit, I know is what they say. Higdon knocks the ball out of bounds off of Wright. Tell you what, you got more connections than I do here. Can Kyle Pierce not turn on the air conditioning a little bit? It's a little warm in here, is it not?
This atmosphere is drawing in the heat right now, so.
Give a shout out to Kyle, obviously one of our favorite ADs to work with, and somebody you know very well.
Yeah,
we're blowing whistles and.
Me and.
Jack didn't hit the scores table. Okay.
Me and Kyle go back all the way to kindergarten. Just a great friend, and went all the way through school together. And I know that he loves his Edmonson County Wildcats.
And tonight you want to beat them more than anything.
That's
they
right.
leave a shooter up top, missing the shot. Rebound tapped off, and Logston's got it. He's got Ballnock trailing. Logston to the hole, misses the shot. Armstrong had hands, but DeWeese had position and gets the basket. Wright in on Payne, loses it, and a foul is going to be called. If it's on Payne, I'm okay with it. If it's Ballnock, that's going to be tough. It's on Payne. Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't see Trigg's hands.
Yeah.
If it was on Bonnock, that was going to be tough because it looked like a clean steal.
Looks like Edmonson County's wanting. Oh, they're looking for a sub. I thought they were wanting a shot on that. That's right. Was definitely coming across the lane passing.
Massey into Ruth. Up top. 24-15. Grayson County leads. 6:35 left here in the first half. Massey guarded by Payne. Good defense by Trigg to not allow Massey, but wide open on the inside. Defender going by is Ruth, and Ruth makes the shot on the interior.
Talked about it in the girls' game, too. If you can get behind that defense without somebody seeing you, just like Ruth did right there, you can be pretty effective.
Alston open three, right side. No good. Jack not having his shot. Rebound knocked out of bounds. I don't know which way this is going to go.
Yeah, I think
They're
it was
gonna
off
say Edmonson.
Brody. Yeah. He looked surprised, but I think it was off of him as Jagger Martis is checking back in for Trigg Payne.
Tell you, if we're being honest, though, Stephen, even if it was off Brody, he'd have that same look.
Well, that's probably true. Yeah, that's probably true.
And that's why we love Brody.
Yep.
Inside, Armstrong gets a block. Recovered by Meredith. Flips it off to right in the corner.
Good recovery.
Right
defense.
on the bounce pass into DeWeese. And Higdon was a step behind. And, okay, for a second there, I thought DeWeese was stepping up to Higdon, but instead was going up to help him up. I got a little worried there.
Yeah, guys are doing a pretty good job tonight making sure that they keep their emotions in check and helping each other up and seeing pretty good sportsmanship on both sides right now.
A street fight in between the whistles.
Yeah.
Right off the inbound three, short. Langdon takes the rebound away from Armstrong. Langdon outlet to Camden Sanders, who's in the game. Sanders baseline jumper too strong. There to put it up is Logston, and he can't buy a basket.
I think Jack probably should have come down with that one and went back up. He's maybe a little more open than he thought he was.
Step back, Meredith. Too strong. Massey there to put the rebound and get it up and in. Timeout, Travis Johnston. He didn't like that rebound as Edmonton has brought it to within 5 with 5:35 left in the first half. It's Cougar basketball on K105.
In every Kentucky community, families are working hard, but struggling to access what should be basic essentials, housing and childcare. Not luxuries, not extras, essentials. The Kentucky Chamber is focused on improving access to housing and childcare at all ages and stages because Kentucky's families and businesses depend on it. When Kentuckians speak up, legislators listen. Go to OpportunityStartsHere.com and add your name because a stronger Kentucky starts with housing and childcare. OpportunityStartsHere.com.
Here to Grayson County, or to Edmonson County High School. It's 5:35 left in the first half. 24-19, Grayson County has a lead. I think a good timeout by Travis Johnson.
Yeah, what you're seeing right now, Sam, is both teams are playing really, really hard, and that's exactly what you want to see in a rivalry like that. Both teams are going at each other, playing really hard, and just good high school basketball right now.
Armstrong in the far corner. He has 9 for Grayson to lead them in scoring. Jack Logston just not his night shooting. Martis open three right side.
Yeah.
You give him an open three, he's going to bury it more times than not, and that's exactly what he does.
Yeah, stepped right into that one's able to knock it down.
It's such a pure stroke.
He does have a really, really good-looking stroke.
DeWeese falls down, gains the ball back, and that'll be a walk.
Yeah, that's just a tough break because I think he probably hit a wet spot right now. Coach Meredith, as the referee explains to him, that he rolled over, and that's why he called the walk on him. You hate to see that, but I think it's the right call.
The court monster got him.
Yep.
Brad Meredith still letting Colby Joe Carver have it, and Colby Joe says, I've had enough. It's conversation. I got to do my job. Langdon on the inside, gives it to Sanders, 3 in the corner, not there. Wright has it for Edmonton, headed the other way. Outlet to Meredith. Meredith, reverse layup on the inside, too strong. Rebound goes through the legs of Langdon on the inside, and it is.
Staying with White.
Tell you it's Stephen.
That's
if
a pet
you are
peeve.
an official watching, do not say it.
Yeah.
You have hands for a reason.
Yeah.
For one, we're so far away. And 2, it's loud here. Wright goes in. He'll dunk it down the right side. Nobody came over to help.
Yeah, you got to do a better job of that on defense as Coach Johnson looks at the bench and kind of holds his hands out like, what are you doing?
Martis, 3 from the volleyball line. Not there. He is a player that can make that shot.
Yeah, don't like it during that possession early on like that, but, again, he can do that. So
Right, they leave him alone. Top side 3, in and out. Langdon with the rebound for Grayson County. Langdon lost the ball, gains it back.
Rebound starting to stack
Langdon
up.
weaving
Spencer
through,
Langdon.
gets the hole, flip shot,
Yeah.
offensive foul is going to be called. And again, those are the ones I don't like because I don't think you're playing defense there. You're standing, you're not like trying to make I don't know. I don't like those.
Well, he was definitely set up, and I think that's what the referee saw, and that's probably why they called it.
By rule, it probably is. I just don't like that is a rule.
Yeah.
Because to me, what Ruth was doing there is he was just standing put in the lane waiting to take a charge instead of playing actual defense.
Yeah.
I just don't think that's actual defense. By rule, yes, but that's just my personal opinion. Which I'm allowed to get.
Oh, you're absolutely allowed to have your opinion. You're wrong, but you're allowed to have your opinion.
I just don't like it. I just don't think it's proper defense as Armstrong gets a steal on the inside. 3-on-1 go the Cougars. Armstrong to the hole, layup good.
I think Jack was probably looking for the lob on the backside, but Brody wisely took it all the way and laid it in himself.
You just need a basket.
Yeah.
29-21, Grayson leads. 3:48 left in the first half. Massey on the left side. Into the far corner to DeWeese. DeWeese lowers his shoulder, gets the hole, flip shot, good. Aggressive take by DeWeese.
DeWeese is a pretty nice player. He's one of those kids that if he was 2 or 3 inches taller.
Armstrong corner, 3 off the pass from Martis. Doesn't drop in. Rebound off the hands of Langdon into the hands of Massey for Edmonson.
Only one guy in orange is attacking the offensive glass right now. You need to get one to get back.
Armstrong gambles, steals, layup, good. We saw that a lot in the Ohio County game where Cougars were reading passing lanes and getting runouts.
Especially in that second half.
Massey up top. Tight defense by Martis. They give it to DeWeese. DeWeese fires down to Meredith. I don't think Meredith was ready for it.
Yeah, I think he could have went on up with that one.
I mean, there's such thing as too unselfish.
Yeah.
Right side Ruth. Guarded by Logston. Ruth spins on Logston, goes up. Might have been partially deflected. Sanders gets the rebound for Grayson. Sanders outlet to Martis. Martis down the lane, layup good. Great pass.
Really good floor awareness right there by Camden Sanders to get it up to Martis to lay it in.
Full timeout taken by Edmonson County. 33-23. Grayson County has the lead. Give a huge shout out to the Lady Cougars' huge win earlier, 52-48 against this Edmonson County Lady Cat team. Boys basketball at the end of the first quarter. Glasgow up 2 on Bowling Green. Let's see here. I have a final from Edmonson Butler, but I can't find it. That's what I meant to say. Butler wins by 4 in girls basketball, 69-65. Final score there. Central Hardin over E-Town. Final score in the boys game. I would assume it was Breck over Meade, right, in the girls game. I know they were winning late, right?
It was big game. Davis County big over Owensboro on the girls' side, 63-36.
That one doesn't necessarily surprise me as much. Now, the boys' game, I'm interested. I don't know. I know I've heard some stories about DeMarcus Gainaway Jr., who was the quarterback for the football team, of him being just as good of a basketball player as a football player. And if that is the truth, then we could be in for a treat for the Red Devils.
Heard some talk of him maybe in the running for Mr. Football.
That's their running back.
That's
Evan
their running back, okay.
Yeah, Mr. Football can only be won by seniors.
Oh, that's right, okay.
It's just like, I mean, Armstrong almost got another steal. I don't know how he came down. Didn't come down with it. Deweese has it. We're going to call a foul, and I don't know, Stephen.
Yeah, I wasn't paying that close attention to it, but Coach Johnson didn't like it. But, again, quite frankly, I don't know if he would have been happy if Brody would have broken his arm.
And that'll be free throws for Blaine DeWeese. 63.6 this season. He's a great athlete. Somebody on the football team that, as he misses the first off to the left, leading receiver, rushed for 236 yards and 3 touchdowns. He's one of those players that this Edmonson County team, led by Justin Vessels, I believe is their head coach's name, as they make the second. Just wanted to find ways to get him the ball. Langdon on the right side. Ball fake. Defender goes by, gives it up top. Armstrong 3, top side. Too strong. Sanders with the rebound. Gives it off to Langdon, off to Martis. Brad Meredith wanted a walk. I didn't see it. Didn't have the greatest angle either.
Pretty good job of the Cougars setting up offense right here.
Martis jump pass to Logston. Logston drives the baseline, goes up. Ooh. Blocked on the inside by DeWeese. Jack Logston was looking for a foul. It doesn't happen. 3 on the other side for Edmonson. No good. Rebound by DeWeese, who goes back up on the right side. Doesn't go in. Volleyball on the inside, and the volleyball's won by Jack Logston, who's then fouled by Wrights.
Yeah, Jack's still fussing about that call down there. He's going to have to shake those off and get back on defense because DeWeese almost got that putback right there. Jack's a phenomenal player, I think he's in his head a little bit right now. He's going to have to let the officials do their job and him do his.
It's kind of one of these things too. If you're Travis Johnston, you almost say, Jack, let's take a minute.
Yep.
Or even you got a minute 45 left here in this first half. You're up 9. Let's just have you here in the second half.
Let's cool off a little bit right here.
Cougars might hold it here for a little bit. Martis goes over to the right side, pulls up a 3. It's missed. And picked up on the floor by Simmons for Edmonson County. 1:25 left here in the first half. Grayson leads by 9. Right into the corner. Up top to Massey. Wilson almost steals it. The ball's knocked out of bounds, headed towards Grayson.
Yeah, I think Coach Meredith was probably wanting a foul on Jack right there, but it looks like they kind of both got tangled up. And probably, if anything, nobody had a handle on it, so you don't call a foul there.
Brad Meredith still letting Doug Gott have it. And I mean, listen, they're letting them play.
Yeah, they are.
Martis into Langdon. High jumping shot on the inside. Doesn't roll in. Bonnock had the rebound. And it's going to stay with Grayson, I believe. I have no idea. I think he just said red ball.
Yeah.
Again, use your hands. I can't read your lips or hear you from up here.
Yeah, if there's a third region referees clinic, Sam, maybe you can try to get in there.
I would listen.
Because they'll make calls in football sometimes and
1
not
minute.
points. Kick it out.
Martis spinning around jumper. It's good.
Really smooth offensively for Jagger Martis tonight. I don't know how many he's got, but really shooting the ball pretty well.
Meredith in on Bonnock. Gives to Massey. Jumper on the far side. Doesn't roll in. Bonnock with a rebound for Grayson. And a foul, I think, on the rebound. I think we do have a foul called on Meredith. That is his first. Team's second. 43.2 left in a half. And this would be a scenario where, 3 or 4 years ago, I think Travis Johnston holds to the final shot. I think right now.
Yeah, I think when you got a potent offense like we do, I think you just keep playing, because we saw that with the girls a little bit in the third quarter, get a little stagnant. It looks like they are going to maybe hold for the final possession. Edmonson County's going to let them.
In fact, he's calling them all the way back.
Yeah.
You got to watch out here, Stephen, because Jagger Martis will pull up from the logo.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And I think you're probably going to want to see a shot somewhere around that 8-second mark to give yourself a chance to get a rebound and not allow them to get back down the floor.
7 seconds left in the half here. Martis over to Armstrong. Armstrong gets the defender in the air. Armstrong to the hole. Shots up. Good! With 2 seconds left. Wrights from three-quarter court at the buzzer. I don't think it should count, and it's not good anyways. Armstrong gets that shot at the buzzer, and Grayson County has the lead at the end of the third quarter, or end of the second quarter, 37-24. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
In small towns, we share everything. Our joys, our struggles, our celebrations. Today, Grayson County shares something special. The hospital where we were born, where we bring our families, where our neighbors care for us, is one of America's top 100 rural hospitals. This is our achievement. This is our hospital. This is home. Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center. Top 100 care, hometown heart.
Midway Pharmacy is your trusted local partner in health and wellness, offering free delivery so you never have to worry about picking up your medications. The friendly staff knows you by name and is always ready to assist you. Living and raising our families in the same community, they understand your needs. With a wide range of services and personalized care, Midway Pharmacy is here to make your life easier and healthier. Visit or call any countywide location today of Midway Pharmacy.
Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to Edmonson County High School, where it is 37-24. Grayson County has a 13-point advantage at the half. Stephen, what were your thoughts from that first half of play?
Well, again, we talked about in the opening comments about how Grayson County had to kind of take it at them. We knew Edmonson County wasn't going to, Edmonson County wasn't going to lay down and not come out with a fight, and they've done just that. We just probably got a few more scores than they do. Spencer Langdon really did a pretty good job on the inside. Brody, when he's penetrating, done a good job. Jagger Martis shooting it well. Haven't called Jack Lawson's name a whole lot, but he's not necessarily a difference maker, so look to him to have a big second half.
But you're saying that you're getting nothing from Jack. He's got 3 points, and you're up 13.
Yeah.
You're feeling
okay
pretty
with
good.
that, yeah.
And that's the pro to having as many players as Grayson County does have.
And probably if you're Coach Brad Meredith, you feel pretty good about holding him to that if you could just apply a little more defense to somebody else.
We'll take a break. We'll have more coming up as Grayson County has a 37-24 advantage at the half, as this is Grayson County Cougar basketball on K105.
In every Kentucky community, families are working hard but struggling to access what should be basic essentials, housing and childcare. Not luxuries, not extras, essentials. The Kentucky Chamber is focused on improving access to housing and childcare at all ages and stages because Kentucky's families and businesses depend on it. When Kentuckians speak up, legislators listen. Go to OpportunityStartsHere.com and add your name because a stronger Kentucky starts with housing and childcare. OpportunityStartsHere.com.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
When you bundle home and auto, good things can happen. You get a local agent who can help you choose the right coverage for you at a price that's right for you.
Call State Farm agent Duda Hudson in Litchfield today.
It's Kyle's last spin on his turntable.
Yeah.
And the first day of Kira's new career in IT. When you donate to Goodwill, you help provide skills training and career placement. And the things you loved start a new life too.
Smith Overhead Door isn't just about opening and closing. We're about safety, security, and style for your home or business. As a Future Designs company, we're lifting expectations across Grayson and surrounding counties with top brands like CHI and Chamberlain.
Hey there, I'm Kevin Brooks with Smith Overhead Door. Whether it's a sturdy LiftMeister for your garage or a sleek Clopay door for your shop, we install and service with a commitment to reliability. Smith Overhead Door, we're opening up possibilities.
Secure your entrance at sohd.info.
Welcome back here to Edmonson County High School, 37-24. Grayson County has the lead at the half. Some scores to bring you from around the region. Most important one, Lady Cougars win 52-48 against Edmonson County. It's their first win here in Brownsville. It snapped an 11-game losing streak dating back to December of 2018 was the last time that they had won a game here in Wildcat Alley. Is that what we call it?
Yeah, that's what they got.
Okay.
Or that's what the pep section maybe is called. But pre-COVID era.
Yes. Some scores to bring you. We mentioned Glasgow leading Bowling Green 16-14. Scott County in boys basketball defeats Lafayette 54-50. And 37-24 is the Grayson County lead in this. And that appears to be most of the scores that I have to bring you. Again, it was Grayson County, or it was Butler County that won by 4 against Whitesville Trinity in the game. We'll take a break. Have a little bit more coming up after this as Grayson County leads by 13 at the half. As this is Cougar basketball on K105.
Struggling with mortgage debt from COVID? Team Kentucky can help. If you restructured your home loan and deferred payments to the end of your mortgage, you may qualify for up to $60,000 in assistance to pay off that debt. Help is also available for other COVID-related hardships if you meet income guidelines. Apply today at www.protectmykyhome.org. This ad is sponsored by Kentucky Housing Corporation, the Kentucky Broadcasters Association, and this station.
You complete me. Together we're one. I never want to be without you. Together's more fun. Together we're one.
Okay, time to see if I got
anyone that's watching at home that you can see if it's annoying. That would give us a...
When you bundle home and auto, good things can happen. You get a local agent who can help you choose the right coverage for you at a price that's right for you.
Call State Farm agent Duda Hudson in Litchfield today.
It's Kyle's last spin on his turntable.
Yeah.
And the first day of Kira's new career in IT. When you donate to Goodwill, you help provide skills training and career placement. And the things you love start a new life too.
Smith Overhead Door isn't just about opening and closing. We're about safety, security, and style for your home or business. As a Future Designs company, we're lifting expectations across Grayson and surrounding counties with top brands like CHI and Chamberlain.
Hey there, I'm Kevin Brooks with Smith Overhead Door. Whether it's a sturdy lift
24, Grayson County has the lead against Edmonson County. As scoring for the first half of play. I don't know if they just open up some doors, but do you feel that?
I did feel a little bit of a breeze,
that feels nice. I don't know. Yep, they are. The cheerleaders are holding the door open down there. We should just say, hey, just leave that open. That feels kind of nice. I'm sorry, I just got distracted because it's been a little warm in here. As I think last year this heater was on, and wasn't it blaring on us? I think if my memory's right, or maybe that was 2 years ago or something.
Speaking of gamesmanship.
Yeah, well that one very well could have been directed at either one of us.
Yeah, that's right.
It might have just been. I'm sure on the other side it's not quite that temperature.
Yeah.
Scoring for the first half for Edmonson County: 5 points for Meredith, 5 points for DeWeese, 5 points for Massey, 5 points for Cook, 2 points for Wright, 2 points for Ruth. So very spread out in the scoring there. For Grayson County, 15 for Brody Armstrong, 9 for Jagger Martis, 7 for Spencer Langdon, 3 each for Chase Bonnock and Jack Logston. Stephen, in about 15 seconds, what's the key for Grayson to hang on here?
Exactly what you saw on that last play of the first half when Brody kind of put it on his own shoulders and took it to the rim himself and got the lay-in. That was probably the biggest bucket for me of the first half, that he kind of asserted himself and he knew he was going to get to the hole.
Grayson leads by 13. Second half comes up next here from Brownsville. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Struggling with mortgage debt from COVID? Team Kentucky can help. If you restructured your home loan and deferred payments to the end of your mortgage, you may qualify for up to $60,000 in assistance to pay off that debt. Help is also available for other COVID-related hardships if you meet income guidelines. Apply today at www.protectmykyhome.org. This ad is sponsored by Kentucky Housing Corporation, the Kentucky Broadcasters Association, and this station.
You complete me. Together we're one. I never want to be without you. Together's more fun. Together we're one.
Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Second half of play here from Edmonson County High School. Grayson County has a 37-24 lead as we start the second half of play. Sam Gormley and Stephen Smith with you. Brody Armstrong had the hot hand, 15 points in the first half of play. It will be Cougar ball to start the quarter. Higdon, Armstrong, Logston, Langdon, Martis to open us up here in this second half as Edmonson County going with zone to open us up. What, we had a 2-3, Stephen? Looks like it. Armstrong off to Logston. From our angle, it's kind of tough to see. Armstrong lets the defender in, drives in, floater, short. Brody a little slow to get up after the play, but he appears to be okay. Coast to coast goes Meredith. Kept his foot on the floor. Shot by Wright, missed. Logston with a rebound, outlet to Armstrong. Armstrong down the right side, goes up, shot short by Armstrong. You don't see Brody miss too short in a while.
No, you don't.
Often.
Good to see Jack attack the...
DeWeese to the hole, layup short. Rebounded by Armstrong, and then DeWeese is going to be called for a foul. And that's one of those, Stephen, that you...
Yeah.
That one probably was closer to being safer.
Yeah. But you got to think about where you're at on the floor. And picking up a cheap foul, especially as important as DeWeese is to these Wildcats. He's played pretty well in the first half. Hate to see him pick up a cheap one.
He's just a great athlete.
Yep.
Martis, deep three, top side, good. For Jagger Martis, he moves into double figures. His range is unlimited.
Yeah, he looks like one of those players, he doesn't get shook up. stays pretty even kill.
Deweese blocked by Armstrong. Picked up by Higdon. Higdon then is fouled from behind by Deweese, and that's going to be 2 quick fouls on Deweese and Brad Meredith.
Calling it on Meredith, it looks like.
That's Meredith's second.
Yeah, Aiden
second.
Is it Aiden? Yeah, Aiden did a pretty good job. He was looking at the ref, patting on his chest, like, give that one to me.
Deweese is going to come out.
Pretty good sub right there by Coach Meredith.
And Brad Meredith says something to Blaine Deweese. I don't think Blaine appreciated it that much, but I'm sure he knew exactly what Brad Meredith was going to be whispering in his ear, though.
Yeah, he knew what was coming.
Martis up top, another shot, hand in the face, in and out. Edmondson fights over the rebound, and because of it, Longston comes down with it, goes up, shot short, but he's fouled by Wright, and I think that was a good call.
That's one of those almost that you saw that if it would have went in, there's probably no call. But since Wright did get into Jack on that one, that the referee did, like you said, I agree, made the right call of the foul.
WKU commit Jack Logston, first free throw good. Not been his night tonight. He's got 4 points. I did want to do a look around to see if I see Hank Plona, the WKU head coach, popping in here. Obviously, this game not far from Bowling Green whatsoever. Where are we? 25 minutes from Bowling Green?
Yeah, probably.
If that?
Yeah.
42-24. Weaving through, behind the back dribble, nice little move. Gives it off to Wright, cut down the lane, layup good for Braden Wright.
Right.
And Brad Meredith wants a timeout. 42-26, Grayson leads 6:12 left in the third. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
In small towns, we share everything. Our joys, our struggles, our celebrations. Today, Grayson County shares something special. The hospital where we were born, where we bring our families, where our neighbors care for us, is one of America's top 100 rural hospitals. This is our achievement. This is our hospital. This is home. Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center. Top 100 care, hometown heart.
42-26, 6:12 remaining in the third quarter. Sam Gormley and Stephen Smith with you here from Edmonson County High School. It's been a fun night for basketball. It's exactly what you expected if you came.
Yeah, it's exactly right. Probably expected the boys maybe to be a little more, a bigger difference in the score, but the girls just had a phenomenal game, and hopefully the boys will be able to cap off this doubleheader and pull out a win.
Higdon gives it to the corner. Langdon open three. Doesn't make it. Longston rips down the rebound, though. Longston takes one dribble. Fouled from behind by Ruth for Edmonson County.
We talked about that last week with Coach Johnston or whenever it was, but putting Kyle in the middle of that zone like that because he's looking to pass first, and he's the exact type of guy that you want to get in there to be able to see the court.
Armstrong thought about pulling up a deep three. Bounce pass to Martis on the right side. Martis, a little play fake. Martis on the drive, loses it, gains it back, and flips it off to Longston in the corner. Longston from 15 on the far side. It's no good. Rebound tapped off by Higdon into the hands of Armstrong. Armstrong weaving through to the hole. The flip missed and picked up by Edmondson on the floor.
Looked like Brody may have lost a grip on it as he was going up.
Stepping into the three is Ruth, top side, not there. Longston just rips the rebound away. Outlet to Martis. Open transition. No, he's going to drive in instead. Martis to the hole. Shot. Not there. Armstrong tapped the rebound into the hands of Langdon. It goes out of his hands, and a foul's going to be called.
There you go.
It'll be on Armstrong. That'll be his second.
Yeah, we see it on both ends. And I understand because when you're in the heat of the moment right there, if the guy puts the ball in front of you, you want to try to smack it away. But more times than not, you're going to probably get the foul called right there.
42-26, 5:07 remaining here in the game. Massey up top for Edmonson County, guarded by Langdon. Good defense by Spencer, not letting Massey, but Massey gets around him, floater with the right hand, good. Got Langdon just a little bit out of position.
Yeah, did a pretty good job to wait and see what the defense did, and then did a short little jumper.
42-28, Grayson leads. Higdon on the inside. This time he cuts down the lane and puts it in. And that's what makes you so much more dangerous. And Higdon down slow after the plays. He goes smashing into the bleachers, and I think he's okay.
I don't think he got hit. He just hit the ground and slid, and looks like he hit his head on the bleachers. He's shaking them off, but I thought if they stopped play, it's a dead ball, so I guess you don't have to take him out. But
if a trainer or coach comes on the floor, you have to leave.
Okay, all right, there you go.
44-28, but that's if Kyle does that, where you have to, as Jack Logston almost gets a steal, goes right through his hands into DeWeese amongst the trees, bounce pass inside, and it's a kick ball on Higdon on the inside. But with that, you just were talking about it at the line where Higdon's been passing. If he all of a sudden turns and drops it, that just makes you so much more dangerous because you have to think about both things.
Makes him to be a threat.
Armstrong knocks away the inbound pass, goes smashing into the Edmonson County student section. I'm sure they said very nice things when he did that.
If you're Higdon right there, what you would be doing is sucking that defense in, and that's going to open up your shooters on the outside.
Martis deflects the ball out of bounds. He tried to help out Andy Thomason and say that it's Grayson ball, but I think Andy got that call right. Said it's Edmonson ball. Right to trigger, and they throw it away into the backcourt. Langdon's got it, one-on-one. Langdon to the hole, layup, no good, but a foul going to be called.
Yeah, he had Higdon coming on the other side, but Spencer did a good job. Maybe bobbled it a little bit while he was going up, but held his composure and was able to go on up and draw the foul.
Langdon to shoot 2. He is 1 of 4 from the line today, and he gets the first one there. Of course, Cougars next week travel to Breck, and then we'll play in the King of the Bluegrass for the second time in school history. Now, Stephen, you're going to try and come up at least one day. We're not allowed to have video for those as Langdon gets both free throws, but I'll be there for radio for all of those games, and whichever one Stephen decides he wants to come up to, because I think that will be a fun event.
Yeah, similar to that Hoop Fest that we saw, this being the tournament.
3 in the corner. Good. Put in by Edmonson County's Cook.
3 by Cook.
Langdon, he drives in amongst the trees. Langdon puts it in. He moves into double figures with 11 points.
Kind of like Brody did in the first half, just decided I'm going to score on this one. There's nothing you can do to stop me.
Hurrying up is Edmonson, losing the ball out of bounds. Off of Edmonson, it's going to head towards Grayson.
Cook's one of those guys that you look at him and you watch him play and you don't see a whole lot out of him, and then just like that, he knocks down that big 3 in the corner. I don't remember him playing that much last year, but been a pretty good game for him so far in this one.
3:40 remaining in the third quarter. 48-31. Grayson with the lead against Edmonson County. Inside pass goes through the hands of Higdon. He tried to go get it back, but Wright got it.
You'll notice on that one the defense was sucking in a little bit more on Higdon that time because he made them think twice after getting that layup.
And that's so important.
Yep.
DeWeese on the drive, stripped by Higdon. Martis has it, and now he's fouled by DeWeese. That's a bad luck foul for DeWeese.
Yeah, I think he was trying to get around him. I don't know if he reached or not, but DeWeese picking up his 4th. Is that his 4th?
That is his 3rd.
That's his 3rd, okay. Oh, it is his 4th.
I just have it's his 3rd. That's what the scoreboard says. I have that as his 3rd, and I don't deny that I could be wrong. But I think we thought that one play was on Meredith, and I'm wondering if –
yeah, that's probably what it was. Meredith got the call.
And I think there's a little bit of perspiration on the floor.
That being the 5th foul, I was going to say, I think he got shots. But
I thought Colby Joe Carver was pointing as if there was some perspiration from Jagger Martis. And Jagger will shoot free throws here. 4 of 4 this season for the LaRue County transfer. And he makes the first. He, like so many great free throw shooters, same thing every time.
Yep. Comes up to the line, does his routine, bends his legs, good form.
2 dribbles, stares at it for about a half a second, buries it. I'm a firm believer, and I think you're kind of the same realm of anybody can become a good free throw shooter.
Yeah, it's probably 80% mental, 20% physical.
Massey, free throw line jumper, too strong. Rebounded by Higdon for Grayson County. Higdon outlet to Logston. Logston goes down, dunk! He says that time, I'm throwing it in.
Looks like timeout on the floor. Good pass ahead right there by Higdon, and Jack finishing at the rim.
Gotta love that. Higdon took off with it. Travis Johnston wants the full timeout. I believe it was Grayson that took the timeout,
yeah,
wasn't it?
they were looking over there, and Travis was saying full.
So it is a full timeout. No, it's taken full timeout taken by Edmonson County here. As I was confused, I saw Brian Hill, assistant coach, go out and say full question. I was like, I thought you took the timeout. Yeah. Wouldn't you know? But I guess not. Yeah. There's Kobe Martin, former Grayson County legend, and Bentley Martin as well. A couple of former Cougars that walk in behind us as well. There's actually quite a few former Cougars in the crowd tonight.
Yeah, we got a lot of pretty good crowd right now. Looking up at one of the magistrates in Grayson County.
Oh, boy.
Darren Whiteley.
I was looking for him. He's here quite often, and there's another magistrate, Jason Dennis. Sitting right next to him as well.
People are enjoying this game right now as the Cougars have stretched out a 19-point lead here with
21-point lead.
Oh, 21-point lead. Yeah, excuse me. With three minutes left to go here in the third quarter.
It's a pretty nice jacket in that huddle, though, down there, isn't it? Listen, I'm just saying I like the jacket. Is it not?
Yeah, it is a good-looking jacket.
Do you still have your Letterman jacket?
I do. Since I only played basketball and I didn't letter my freshman year, I didn't get one of the leather nice ones. Looks like we're going to have a foul here.
On the inbound on Martis. Was it on Martis or Langdon?
Langdon, it looks like. But, yeah, I just had one of the
I lettered in band.
Okay, well.
Hey, does that count?
Sure. Absolutely it does.
We worked hard.
Yeah.
Massey loses the dribble in the backcourt. Langdon breathing all the way over him and just ahead of the 10-second count. Meredith, nice bounce pass on the inside. Reverse layup is good for Dalen Cook. He's having himself a nice little night.
Yes, he has.
Longston, transition, right side three, good.
Yeah, good.
And you could tell as soon as that dunk went in, it's going to be a different Jack.
Yeah, Jack's going to pick it up right here with 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third quarter for the rest of this one. He's the type of guy that cannot score in the first half and end up with 25 for the game.
Wouldn't it be nice to be able to do that?
Yeah, I think we've talked about it. It happened a couple times to me, and, man, it feels good.
Right, jump pass to Massey. Three, right side, good. Rattles in for Massey.
Yeah, Massey got his feet set on that one, and Wright did a good job of penetrating and kicking out to him.
55-36, Grayson leads. 2 minutes left in the third quarter of play here from Edmonson County High School. Bonnock thought about the three. Up top to Langdon. Crossing it to Logston in the corner. Guarded by Wrights. Back out here to Martis. Cougars second in the third region media poll. Edmonson County is a top 10 team as there's a three by Logston. In and out. Somehow doesn't drop. Bonnock. He was going up to slam it on the rebound.
He was going to get a tip dunk right there.
I'd have lost it. Three on the far side. Open. Missed by Meredith. Logston gets the rebound and he's fouled from behind. And I'm sure Jack's saying, well, I mean, I can only get free throws, but we had a run out there.
Yeah, that Jack went up really strong with both hands right there. And that's what's so important when, the referees, again, we think they're calling a pretty good game. If you're going up with one hand and tipping it around, they're not going to give you the benefit. But if you go up with two hands strong and grab a hold of it just like that one, more than likely you'll get that call.
And with how strong Jack is, makes the first. And that, to me, is the part that is taking his game to a whole new level, is he has gained a lot of muscle.
He has. You can tell his jumping is much better this year than it was last year. And that's what he'll have to do to get on the floor down at Diddle Arena. Because those guys are grown men.
Second one good by Logston as well.
Camden Sanders going to check in, give Kyle Higdon a well-deserved break. Camden's one of those guys that I'm just looking for a breakout game anytime out of him because as well as he can shoot it, he could be clutch coming down the stretch in some big games later this year.
He is going to have a game this year where he has 15 points.
Yeah.
Because he will play. Been dealing with a little bit of an ankle injury, starting to get healthy. And foul away from the ball. Somebody goes flying into the bench as Bonnock is, and now Bonnock just threw a punch on the inside to a student who had him grabbed.
Yeah, you just can't do that.
Travis Johnston runs on the floor. A student had him grabbed.
Yeah, regardless.
And kind of shoved him, and Bonnock fires back. And Chase is hot, and Kyle Pierce and Jonathan Williams are right there.
Yeah.
In it.
Regardless of what the circumstances are, as a player, you can't take a swing at a player. You got other fans getting fired up right now.
Travis Johnston hot right now. They're going to talk this over.
Local law enforcement is there too.
Tell you what, Stephen.
Wouldn't expect any more or any
Welcome
less.
to Brownsville.
Yeah, you hate to see that because Chase had done a pretty good job, but I understand the kid was holding him, but you can't make a decision like that and throw a punch.
So Chase does get called for the foul there. His second, team's third, and they're trying to situate all this, and somebody's getting ejected for Edmonson County.
Yeah, I don't think it's from the referees. It looks like
Jonathan Williams,
Jonathan
principal.
Williams and Pierce.
Kyle Pierce. They were
right on top of it.
Jonathan was right there and immediately went in.
Looks like a local
to break it up.
Deputy was right on top of it as well.
Now the officials are going to talk this.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what the rule is, if there's a punch thrown or not, but you got to.
57-36, 1:17 left here in the game. And we could not have the greatest angle as to what was done to Chase. And he went flying into the student section. You can never tell what could have happened into the opposing student section for Chase.
Yeah.
Chase went to the locker room and is now coming back out onto the floor.
Yeah.
Probably went in there to calm down.
Yeah. Looks like he's got a busted lip maybe a little bit as coach.
So if he got a busted lip, then he very well could have gotten a swing in
Somebody got something, yeah. But
and Brett Johnston, rather. I don't think Brett Meredith is saying anything then.
Cooler heads of Brett Johnston is making sure that that prevails.
And pretty much just said, hey, we're good.
Yeah.
Now the officials are still talking this over with a little bit of footloose playing over the loudspeakers.
You love the rivalry, but you don't want to see it come to that. And hopefully, taking this time out like the referees are.
And I'll tell you what, at some point, though, we got to play the game.
Yeah, you do got to figure it out.
They've been talking now for about a minute and a half.
On.
And we'll see what they end up deciding.
Looks like they're getting ready to break right here. So not
Andy
exactly
Thomas
sure.
and Colby Joe Carver and Doug Gott are your officials for today's game. Travis Johnston stares and looks on.
Yeah, I don't know what happened other than that. Definitely you had Chase Bonnock take a swing. I don't know if he connected or not.
They're going to bring both coaches in. This is where I wish we were courtside.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, definitely was somebody holding on to him as we were looking at the video.
Wouldn't let him break away.
Yeah, and probably that's one of the things where you're a kid, you're fired up, you don't have the coolest head right now. Looks like Kyle Pierce is probably looking at his phone right now trying to get
They're
a
watching
replay
video
as
well to see if a kid was provoked or not.
Yeah.
And Travis Johnson's talking to all three of the officials. That makes you wonder if they're going to throw Chase out of the game.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. They've already escorted the fan out of the game, which is probably the right call by the local authorities.
Because
here.
what happened there, at least in the replay that we just saw, is that Chase was grabbed. And as he was trying to get away, they wouldn't let him get away, and that's when he did what he did.
Yeah, you got athletic director Kyle Pierce probably going to be hanging out there by the student section, making sure that this doesn't go any farther.
That's why he gets the big bucks.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Kyle's a phenomenal guy, and he wants.
Now why is the police coming over towards the Grayson County bench?
Yeah, I can't figure that out. I don't know if Kyle's going to try to intervene and maybe show the video here, but
he doesn't have his phone in his hand anymore.
Okay.
It looks like I don't know what we're doing here. I don't know why there is a police officer. Come on.
Yeah, at this point,
let's play the game.
One of the officials have moved
away. The officer is leaving the floor right now.
Okay.
There's no need for an officer to come on the floor here.
Yeah,
that's a little bit much.
We don't want him to be. Well, we don't want him to have to be involved. And
no.
It is a good thing that we've had a little bit of a break to kind of let the tempers. Looks like Bonnock is going to be escorted out.
Chase Bonnock is getting ejected, it appears.
And, of course, he's going to hear that from the fans. And what's going to happen, though, is these fans are going to remember that as Aiden Meredith goes to take the first of the technical free throws and knocks it down.
As Meredith misses the first.
Hit the first, missed the second.
Oh, I missed the first one. He made.
Free throws due to a technical foul called on number 10, Bonnock. Number 10 has been disqualified from the game.
So they did disqualify Chase Bonnock. And with that will be a suspension as well. And now this is one of these things, you've got to keep your cool. Travis Johnston having a long conversation with Kyle Pierce, the AD as well. Inside pass to Massey. Hand in the face for Martis, and Massey makes the shot. The last thing you need is Edmonson to get a spark from this.
Yeah, what you want to do is just get back to playing ball right now. So this is a big possession for the Cougars.
Martis to Logston on the right side, 57-39. Deep three by Martis. Doesn't roll in. Massey with a rebound. Massey fired out of a cannon, drives in. Nice little bounce pass to the right side. Can't be finished by Meredith. Rebound tapped off to Sanders. Outlet to Armstrong. Down the right side. Armstrong layup is good down the right side. Armstrong's got 17.
Yeah, good job on the primary break right there of getting it out. Brody did a good job of leaking out and was rewarded with a layup.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Ruth up top, a three. Attempted and buried by Galen Cook. He's having a great game.
Yeah, Cook's really playing well right now. You're going to have to step out on him as Coach Johnson steps out, tells his guys to slow down. You got 14 seconds left here in the third quarter.
10 seconds and counting. 59-42. Grayson County has the advantage against Edmonson. 5 seconds now. Martis drives down the right side, gives it to Armstrong. Deep three, right wing, way too strong. Rebounded by Edmonson and a block by Jack Logston on the throw. That one was thrown with a little bit of authority, and Logston gets it. It's Grayson Edmonson.
Wow.
Tempers flaring. We got a good ending as Grayson's up 17. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
In small towns, we share everything. Our joys, our struggles, our celebrations. Today, Grayson County shares something special. The hospital where we were born, where we bring our families, where our neighbors care for us, is one of America's top 100 rural hospitals. This is our achievement. This is our hospital. This is home. Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center. Top 100 care, hometown heart.
Midway Pharmacy is your trusted local partner in health and wellness, offering free delivery so you never have to worry about picking up your medications. The friendly staff knows you by name and is always ready to assist you. Living and raising our families in the same community, they understand your needs. With a wide range of services and personalized care, Midway Pharmacy is here to make your life easier and healthier. Visit or call any countywide location today of Midway Pharmacy.
You know, Stephen, some people will argue that, you know, Owensboro Catholic, better rivalry, Owensboro-Davis County. No.
Yeah, I'd say anybody in this gym here tonight would strongly disagree with that after having a highly competitive girls game.
Muhlenberg-McLean is in it. No.
A little bit of extracurriculars here.
This rivalry is the best in Western Kentucky, and it's not even remotely close. It's on the inside right, sells a foul. Basket's good on the interior.
When I was in school, the pep section was down at the other end where the band's setting, and they moved it down here. This is a bigger section for them.
This move has only happened in the last year.
Okay, all right.
As Wright makes the foul, makes the shot. Foul was called on Higdon. I had that just as his second. Scoreboard has his third. I just had that as his second. Again, I'm not official, but 59-45. You're up 14. Don't get complacent here if you're Grayson.
Don't get complacent. What you want to do right now is take the right shot, just
Langdon,
like that one.
Reverse layup on the inside. He drives the baseline, goes up for the shot on the interior.
Take the
outlet pass on the other side. Ruth runs over Armstrong in a blocking foul, and I think that's a good call.
Yeah, what you saw on offense right there is you saw a couple guys get it a little bit farther out on the floor, kind of pump fake just a little bit, but I think Spencer did exactly right there, and that's what you need to do at this point of the game. 7.5 left, and you're up by 16. Make sure you're taking good shots every time down the floor.
Ruth misses the first. He's now 2 of 5 from the free throw line this season. Misses the second. Goes into the hands of Higdon for Grayson. Tries to be back tip right. Almost got it, but Logston ends up coming down with it. Armstrong drives in, jump pass in the corner, and a blocking foul is going to be called, and I think that's another good call.
Yeah, that's one of those things right there, Sam, is where, you know, your defender is probably turned just a little bit. I know you're not a fan of the charge call, but I think that one was right. That was a block.
And see, especially in that realm.
Yeah.
Like that, you're so far away from the basket.
Yeah.
There is, like, if you're, like, I don't know.
If you look and pay attention to the way the offensive player is going and the way the defensive player falls, just like that, Brody was going kind of parallel to the rim.
Like at a 45-degree angle almost.
And he fell back the other way. So as we got a guy running on, getting the sweat wiped up, so we appreciate that.
Shout out to Ryan Keys. He was the legend for Grayson.
Right,
in the Logston, off the left side. Basket's good, and he's fouled.
Yeah, really strong move by Jack right there. That's the things we were talking about earlier as his strength has developed over this summer, and those type of shots are really important for him right now to be able to finish down low.
Logston to try and convert as Massey picks up his second foul. And the shot's good.
Jack, as we talked about, stacking up a pretty good second half right here shooting.
64-45, 7:10 remaining in the game. Right, jump pass into the corner, 3 by Meredith is good.
Good contest by Higdon right there, but Meredith stepped into it, knocked it down. He's got to be Brad's son.
He is.
Okay,
he is.
Yeah, looks a lot like him.
Massey on the left side. Into the corner to Armstrong. Will jab step back up top to Langdon. Left side to Martis. Martis to Logston in the corner. Back up to Martis. 64-48. Into Higdon. Back out to Logston. Logston on the drive. No call as a player falls down. Logston's shot is short. Picked up on the floor by Meredith.
Yeah.
Outlets to Massey. Massey has Higdon chasing him. Massey gets the hole. Over top of Logston. Can't get it, but the rebound putback's good by Ruth on the inside.
Yeah, when secondary break like that, you got to know where all the guys are at, because Ruth did a good job of sneaking in there and getting an easy
Martis
putback.
to the hole. Fires to the corner. Logston was cutting, and a little too much English on that, and the ball heads back to Edmonson.
When you look up, Edmonson County cut this to 14 with 6:20 left. That's why it's so important that you don't take rush shots, and you make sure you know where everybody's at on the defensive end and not let them get any bunnies.
DeWeese back in.
4 fouls, I think. You've only got him with 3 maybe.
But I would assume since he's sitting that he does have 4.
Yeah.
Step back 3 in the corner is no good by Edmonson County as Cook couldn't do it. Grayson with a run out. Logston to the hole. Shot's good, and he's fouled.
Good foul right there by Jack being able to absorb the contact and still lay it in. Ruth kind of sizing him up right there, doing exactly what you're supposed to do. A good hard foul, but Jack was able to keep his composure and lay that one in.
Ruth's 4th foul. Logston, good, makes the free throw. Timeout taken here by Travis Johnston. It's 17-point Grayson County lead, 6:06 left in the 4th quarter. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Kentucky hunters, the wait is over. Modern gun deer season is back, and there's no better place to hunt than right here in the Bluegrass State. Sight in your rifle, grab your hunter's orange, and get ready to hit the woods. With thriving deer populations and beautiful fall landscapes, the perfect hunt is waiting for you. Modern gun season runs November 8th through the 23rd. Make memories, fill your freezer, hunt safe, and consider taking someone new to pass on the tradition. Visit fw.ky.gov for regulations and licensing.
67-50, 6:06 left in the 4th quarter. Sam Gormley and Stephen Smith with you here from Brownsville as Travis Johnston takes that full timeout. Probably a good timeout, too, just to kind of settle in.
Yeah, being up 17 feels so much better than being up 14 as Jack got that and one right there to pull it back out to 17. Edmonson County kind of made a little bit of a run, knocked down a couple shots, but Jack did a good job, exactly what you would expect out of him on that last play.
Logston, after having only 3 at the half, is up to 18 now in the game.
Yeah, that's what you see out of an elite scorer like Jack, and I don't know how close is he getting to 2,000.
He's got a little bit to go.
Okay.
Actually, I mean, I can give you that exact total.
That's all right.
The biggest thing is that Travis Johnston's starting to sweat a little bit.
Yeah.
As there's a throwaway pass, but DeWeese ends up getting it back and over and back.
I don't know
that that's the right call.
That's not a good call because
I think it was deflected into the backcourt.
Jagger definitely got a hand on it, and that looks like that's the way Edmonson County fans saw it too.
And it'll be Grayson County ball. 67-50. Hey, we'll say it if we think we got one. And
Yeah, that's right.
I think we got one there, Steve.
We got one on that one, yep.
Langdon in the corner. Langdon creates his own space. Up top, shot short. That's a tough shot.
Yeah, it really is. Kind of fading away down there in the corner. Not a really good angle.
Outlet to Massey on the inside. Massey recovers well. Nice bounce pass on the feed to Ruth with the right hand. Ruth puts it in.
Pretty good catch by Massey that time just to corral the ball. Ruth coming down the lane was able to go up and knock down the layup.
5:18 remaining in the game. Grayson leads by 15. It's just one of these you want to survive. 3 by Martis off the right side. Nothing but net.
Yeah, that's a dagger type shot right there where Edmonson County's kind of pushing it. Martis stepped into it and got
nearly falling out of bounds in the far, keeping his balance. What a job by Cook.
Cook's had a nice game.
He is. We don't give out an Edmonson County MVP, but if we did, it'd be to him.
Yeah, for sure.
Up top, Martis deflects it. Higdon's got it. Immediate outlet to Logston. Down the right side. Layup good, and he'll go to the line. What a pass by Kyle Higdon.
Yeah, that was a good pass. Jack did a good job to corral that one. And again, going up, absorbing the contact, and able to lay it in. That is number 5, it looks like, on DeWeese.
So DeWeese will head to the showers with 5 points tonight.
And he's probably a bigger impact than the 5 points, playing really hard, but got a couple cheap ones back here in the first half on rebounds. He probably should have let go. But he's a nice player.
Logston makes that. Stephen, what's funny is you just asked me that. That was just Jack Logston's 1,800th career point.
Okay, there you go.
With that basket. He was 21 away, and he's got 21 points now in the game. He's under 500 away from Travis Johnston's record as Massey misses the three. Rebound put back by Ruth on the inside.
Yep.
Almost popped out, but it goes in.
Ruth's kind of making himself to be an impact here in the last few possessions as he's working hard on the offensive glass and putting it back. So if you're Coach Johnson, next time out, you got to tell somebody, hey, you got to know where he's at all the time.
Martis, three right side. Good! Hand in the face. Martis buries it.
Just right here in front of us, and you could see that one, a pure stroke, and knocked it down.
20 points for Martis. Massey on the other side answers with a three.
Yeah, big shot by Massey right there to answer.
Travis Johnston not happy at somebody. Somebody was supposed to be guarding Massey on that play.
Probably Martis after he knocked that down.
Martis, give him another chance. He's feeling it.
Yeah.
3 in a row for Jagger Martis.
Now, right now, if you're Martis, you gotta get settled back in here and play defense.
79-57. And a foul from behind going to be called on Higdon.
Kyle had a pretty good hand up right there, but I think he maybe got him with a little bit of a hip check is what they called.
I call that a love tap, Steven. Just saying he loves him.
Probably not a whole lot of love lost in this game right now.
You think?
At least between Chase and the fans.
Yeah, probably not. Massey, nice little move on the inside. Double team, back up top. Defender in the air, off balance by Ruth, and the bank is open. Owen Ruth has 8 points in this quarter, and Brad Meredith wants to take his final timeouts. With 3:13 left, it'll be a full timeout. We'll take it with him. This is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
Hi, I'm Bob with Hometown Hangout Sports Pub and Grill. You might have noticed we don't have fancy decor or celebrity chefs. It's true, we've ignored the trend of upscale dining and extravagant renovations. That gets pretty expensive, you know. And in the end, it's the customer who pays for those upgrades. Not at Hometown Hangout. Our guests come to us for one thing, to have a great time. Whether you're with the family, the whole team, or just friends, you'll love our fun atmosphere, exciting games, and great food. Hometown Hangout on West White Oak. See you after the game.
Wounded Warrior Project empowers post 9/11 veterans and their families with life-changing programs and services.
I realized I could be successful in a civilian career.
We stand by warriors and advocate for their needs going forward.
They were by my side in the hospital, and they're still with me today.
Through our programs, community, and advocacy, we're proving
anything is possible.
Learn more at woundedwarriorproject.org/together.
5696 Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix K105.
79-59, 3:13 remaining in the game. Grayson County has the lead against Edmonson County. Cougars lead this all-time series 73-32. They're looking to make it 74 here, barring a massive Edmonson County comeback.
I really like the offense right now by Grayson County. Is just kind of passing around, not making any bad shots.
Bounce pass into Higdon. Feeds it to Armstrong, who cuts down the lane and lays it in.
Those are the things that you would never pick out unless you know a lot about basketball. And Higdon just made a phenomenal pass to a cutting Brody Armstrong to let him lay it down. I guess he gets an assist, but
Kyle Higdon is one of the more important players on this team because he understands and accepts his role.
What's he got, 2 points?
He has 2 points.
Yeah, that one layup that he got, but man, what an impact he's made.
81-59. Far corner to right. He was left alone, spinning, turning around three, missing. Rebound Langdon for Grayson. Outlet to Higdon. Higdon down the right side, reverse layup short. Armstrong is the rebound, saves it in, but it goes into the hands of Massey. Massey then loses it, and a foul is going to be called on Higdon in the backcourt. As players are hitting the deck left and right. And you got to give Dalen Cook, he's played his butt off tonight. I think he sat there for next 2 or 3 seconds.
Yeah, he deserves that for sure because he has had a really good game. I don't know if we're going to get the mop out or not, but I think we need it.
It's Higdon's fourth foul I have. And Trick Payne's going to come in for Kyle. Jagger Martis talking with Colby Joe Carver. And, hey, I like what he just did there. He went up and he said, hey, watch his elbow, and Colby Joe winked at him and said, I got it.
Yep.
Jagger just did that the right way. There was a stoppage in play.
Yep.
right way to do it. And as an official, you have to accept that.
Yeah, and I think the officials respect that, too, of a senior leader like Jagger.
Massey in the lane, fouled, basket no good.
I think he did get hit, but he sold it really well. He kind of
got smacked in the face on it, yeah.
And kind of, I don't know who the foul's on.
I haven't seen. It's called on Payne.
Trig Payne.
That's his second.
Attaboy, get in there and get in the stat.
Massey makes his first free throw. He's 6 of 6 now this season.
This Edmonson County team is going to surprise some people this year, I think, was how hard they play.
Like we told, we've talked about this a couple of times. Massey misses the second, Payne gets the rebound. They're not getting enough respect in the region as they deserve, because this is a team that could win a game at the world-famous Owensboro Sports Center.
Yep, that's exactly right. And I think you were talking about Whitesville and Butler County playing.
Martis, 3, right side, off to the left. It was just a little bit, but the rebound's out of bounds off of Edmonson. 2 minutes left, Grayson up 21. Camden Sanders going to come into the game for Spencer Langdon. Spencer's going to need a shower tonight.
Yeah,
I don't know if Brad's going to let him ride home with him. Looks like he's a little soaked.
Been really active on the inside doing what he does.
Payne into Martis from the free throw line. Turnaround jumper short by Martis. He was contested, a little slow to get up. Martis, hopefully he's okay. The ball goes out of bounds, headed back towards Grayson. Martis is going to, I think, ask to be checked out here.
A
little slow to get up, but Martis was trying to go to the bench, but
you don't need both of those feet to hit a three.
With him, I don't think he needs any feet.
He can be sitting on his butt and knock it down.
Armstrong on the right side. He'll split the defense, and a foul's going to be called on the floor as Brody and someone from Edmonson County are down there laying it down.
Ruth, maybe.
Called on Wright, his fourth.
Yeah, and they've been tangled up a couple of times tonight, but you've seen both of them really stay composed.
That'll be free throws.
And, kind of just the main thing you want to do right there is when things get tied up is just stop moving. And if both guys do that, like both of them did, so you commend both of them, just don't accelerate it any more than it already has been tonight. Just wait just a second. Cooler heads prevailed. So I'll give both of those guys a thumbs up right there, Brody Armstrong and Owen Ruth.
That was one of the smaller mops I think we've seen here. Usually they're a little bigger.
Yeah.
Brody to shoot 2 free throws. And it doesn't go in. Free throws haven't been great tonight for Grayson. Logston has been good from the line.
Evan Hasty checking in for Jack Logston to get his first look. Had a big JV game last night against Edmonson County, I saw.
Second chance for Armstrong. It's good. He gets that one to drop, does Brody. Quieter second half, but he was good in the first half. 82-60, all Grayson County tonight. Wright, nice little move to the hole. It's short. Sanders with a rebound and a foul on Wright. And that's exactly the plays that we've talked a lot about, Stephen, and that'll be it for Braden Wright.
Yeah, and I don't think Coach Meredith will be calling for a foul right now, down 22. But
you wouldn't think so.
Wright just reached out and knew that he fouled him real quick right there.
And entering the game, Stephen, Shotgun Lambert. And Zach Snyder as well. Camden Sanders to shoot 2 free throws here.
Looking down at his grandparents and his parents right now, and he's looking down on the floor and like he's pumping a shotgun right now. I don't know if he'll hit it, but if he can get one off, it's going up. Shout out to him for his birthday yesterday.
Yes.
Turned 18. He sent me a text of a picture of his cake. It said "Happy Birthday Shotgun" on it.
Oh boy!
I'm going to take all the credit for that one.
You were the one that gave the nickname Shotgun, and
right.
it is stuck.
Yep.
Sanders makes the first and makes the second.
Thirsty for the 3 right now.
You've got Payne, Sanders, Snyder, Lambert, and Hasty on the floor as the shot's missed on the inside. Rebound out of bounds off of Edmonson County.
Trig Payne right in the middle of it. Yeah, I think it may have been too.
I think our official Colby Joe Carver knows that we need a shotgun attempt
That's
here.
exactly right.
84-60. The Edmonson County fans start heading to the exits.
Surveying the floor, looking to see whose eye he can do. Here it comes.
Sanders gives it to Hasty. Hasty to Lambert. 3. Oh, it's no good.
Man.
Rebound on the floor by Snyder for Grayson County. Snyder into Hasty. Takes one dribble. Hasty, nice move. Can't get it to drop in. Rebounded by Edmonson County.
That was
nice
a really nice move right there.
On the inside. Flipping it off.
Good
Bounce
pass.
pass wide open on the inside.
Oh.
Missing the gimme is Cook. Rebounds hitting the deck, and Sanders gets the rebound for Grayson County with 40 seconds remaining in the game. 84-60, Grayson leads. Sanders in the corner, picks up his dribble, gives it to Payne. Payne will take the three. It's partially blocked. Rebound bouncing around, and a foul on the rebound called on Hasty.
Maybe not the best decision by Drew Payne right there with a step-back three, but hey, I respect it.
He can shoot it. He attempted 2 threes last season.
Okay.
He can shoot.
Did he hit either one of them?
Is that important?
Kinda.
It's a mindset, Steven. If you think you made it, that's all that matters.
Every shot I took, I thought was going in.
He thought it was going in.
Yeah.
Dalen Cook misses the first free throw. He's 0 of 3 now from the free throw line.
Not that anybody cares, Sam, but I am going to jump out of here as soon as the boys' game's over with. Need to get number 50 at home, get in bed. Got a quick turnaround for in the morning as we travel to Ohio County.
I got a energy drink waiting for me because I think I'm going to need it tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Ruth's second free throw, good. He makes that. Or Cook's second free throw, rather. 84-61. Zach Snyder guarded by Massey. Over to Payne. You've also got Parker Willis into the game.
Good pass.
Free throw line to Hasty into the corner. Lambert, he passes on the three.
Yeah.
What are we doing, shotgun?
Yeah.
And now a foul up top, and Trick Payne's going to get free throws. The bench is like, when have you ever passed on a three?
Lambert, the guys are ragging him about it, and he's pointing up in the scoreboard like, guys, we're up by 23.
It doesn't matter, dude.
It doesn't matter with shotgun, though. We need to get him some more looks.
You only got, this is the last time as Payne misses the free throw. Last time you're ever going to play in this gym, buddy.
That's exactly right.
And listen, and Brad Meredith's not going to be upset with something like that,
No,
too.
not a player like that comes in late in the game.
Yeah. Now, if it's Jack Longston pulling threes with 20 seconds left, then you can have a different story. 85-61. Crossing over to the far side. Three, good. Put in another one by Dalen Cook. With 7 seconds left, and the Cougars will just be able to dribble this one out. Your final score today, Grayson County defeats Edmonson County 85-64, as we'll come back and jump into the fifth quarter show after this. As your final score, Grayson County 85, Edmonson County 64. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
In small towns, we share everything. Our joys, our struggles, our celebrations. Today, Grayson County shares something special. The hospital where we were born, where we bring our families, where our neighbors care for us, is one of America's top 100 rural hospitals. This is our achievement. This is our hospital. This is home. Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center. Top 100 care, hometown heart.
Midway Pharmacy is your trusted local partner in health and wellness, offering free delivery so you never have to worry about picking up your medications. The friendly staff knows you by name and is always ready to assist you. Living and raising our families in the same community, they understand your needs. With a wide range of services and personalized care, Midway Pharmacy is here to make your life easier and healthier. Visit or call any countywide location today of Midway Pharmacy.
Kentucky hunters, the wait is over. Modern gun deer season is back, and there's no better place to hunt than right here in the Bluegrass State. Sight in your rifle, grab your hunter's orange, and get ready to hit the woods. With thriving deer populations and beautiful fall landscapes, the perfect hunt is waiting for you. Modern gun season runs November 8th through the 23rd. Make memories, fill your freezer, hunt safe, and consider taking someone new to pass on the tradition. Visit fw.ky.gov for regulations and licensing.
When you give blood, you give life. And when you give life, you change lives. Make a life-saving impact by donating blood with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, your hometown partner. As the sole supplier of blood products needed in Grayson County, your donation ensures a stable and adequate blood supply for you, your family, friends, and your neighbors. You are the hero when you give. Feel the power of community and compassion in every drop. Give life and change lives with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center. Life is on the line.
Hi, I'm Bob with Hometown Hangout Sports Pub and Grill. You might have noticed we don't have fancy decor or celebrity chefs. It's true, we've ignored the trend of upscale dining and extravagant renovations. That gets pretty expensive, you know. And in the end, it's the customer who pays for those upgrades. Not at Hometown Hangout. Our guests come to us for one thing, to have a great time. Whether you're with the family, the whole team, or just friends, You'll love our fun atmosphere, exciting games, and great food. Hometown Hangout on West White Oak. See you after the game.
Wounded Warrior Project empowers post 9/11 veterans and their families with life-changing programs and services.
I realized I could be successful in a civilian career.
We stand by warriors and advocate for their needs going forward.
They were by my side in the hospital, and they're still with me today.
Through our programs, community, and advocacy, we're proving
anything is possible.
Learn more at woundedwarriorproject.org/together.
Welcome back here to Edmonson County High School. The Cougars are winners today, 85-64. Lady Cougars win 52-48. What a win today for Grayson County. Stevens decided to hit the road, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a break. Well, I thought Travis Johnson was making his way over to us, but he might be making a path to see someone else as well before he talks to us. Again, your final score today, Grayson County over Edmonson County, 85-64. The Lady Cougars also won today's contest, so it is a doubleheader sweep today for the Orange and Blue. What a great way to spend a Friday evening. Can't think of a better way than with a couple of wins here tonight. So again, Jack Logston, 21 points. Jagger Martis, 21 points. Brody Armstrong, 20 to help pace the Cougars in scoring today. And now you turn your attention towards the King of the Bluegrass on Tuesday. Or rather, Breckenridge County on Tuesday, and the King of the Bluegrass will be next week in those games. We'll take a break. Have more on the fifth quarter show coming up after this as Grayson County defeats Edmonson County 85-64. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Across Kentucky, treatment providers, state and local governments, and nonprofit organizations are working together to support your pathway to long-term recovery. These providers and communities of recovery will walk alongside you and help you find your recovery journey. If you or a loved one is struggling with addiction, the KY Help Call Center can connect you with resources right now when you call 833-8KY-HELP. You can also visit findhelpnowky.org to find treatment options near you.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, "I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim." Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
In every Kentucky community, families are working hard, but struggling to access what should be basic essentials, housing and childcare. Not luxuries, not extras, essentials. The Kentucky Chamber is focused on improving access to housing and childcare at all ages and stages because Kentucky's families and businesses depend on it. When Kentuckians speak up, legislators listen. Go to OpportunityStartsHere.com and add your name because a stronger Kentucky starts with housing and childcare. OpportunityStartsHere.com.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence. Through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
Cougars are winners today against Edmonson County by the final score of 85-64. See what can't find a score to from around the area, but as Coach Johnston, he's down in amongst the masses somewhere, and now I've lost him. Okay, he might be making his way up to us. Whitesville Trinity in boys basketball leads Butler County 64-45 at the end of the third quarter of play. Bowling Green 63, Glasgow 61. That is a final score in boys basketball. The Purples come back to win that. LaRue County and boys all over Hart County 65-31. Those are a couple of scores that I see from around the region. I see Hancock County defeats John Hardin 69-62. Final score there. We'll take a break. Coach Johnson's next here on K105.
In small towns, we share everything. Our joys, our struggles, our celebrations. Today, Grayson County shares something special. The hospital where we were born, where we bring our families, where our neighbors care for us, is one of America's top 100 rural hospitals. This is our achievement. This is our hospital. This is home. Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center. Top 100 care, hometown heart.
Midway Pharmacy is your trusted local partner in health and wellness, offering free delivery so you never have to worry about picking up your medications. The friendly staff knows you by name and is always ready to assist you. Living and raising our families in the same community, they understand your needs. With a wide range of services and personalized care, Midway Pharmacy is here to make your life easier and healthier. Visit or call any countywide location today of Midway Pharmacy.
Kentucky hunters, the wait is over. Modern gun deer season is back, and there's no better place to hunt than right here in the Bluegrass State. Sight in your rifle, grab your hunter's orange, and get ready to hit the woods. With thriving deer populations and beautiful fall landscapes, the perfect hunt is waiting for you. Modern gun season runs November 8th through the 23rd. Make memories, fill your freezer, hunt safe, and consider taking someone new to pass on the tradition. Visit fw.ky.gov for regulations and licensing.
When you give blood, you give life. And when you give life, you change lives. Make a life-saving impact by donating blood with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, your hometown partner. As the sole supplier of blood products needed in Grayson County, your donation ensures a stable and adequate blood supply for you, your family, friends, and your neighbors. You are the hero when you give. Feel the power of community and compassion in every drop. Give life and change lives with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center. Life is on the line.
Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to Edmonson County, where Grayson County picks up a win tonight by the final score of 85-64. Coach Johnston joins us now, and I mean, this game, Grayson-Edmonson, there's something every year, but your guys came away with a big win, and in the end, I made a comment to our crew driving up here, and I think people might think it's crazy, and you might think I'm crazy too, but this might be your hardest game of the entire season. Nothing against Davis County at Davis, but this is up there of one of your 2 or 3 hardest games you're going to play all season, and you all won by 21.
You know, honestly, at least the past few years, I have liked coming down here and playing them first, because when you come down here, by the time they start to gel and get things rolling, and then again, the last couple years we've beaten them pretty decent at home, and our guys kind of think that's what's going to happen, and it does not happen here. It just doesn't. And, 21 points, it honestly, the way it was going in the fourth quarter, we were rolling at the end of the third, and then the fourth quarter, I think we kind of not took our foot off the gas, but we wanted to make sure we were playing smart and not getting anything silly or anything, and they kind of cut into it a little bit, but we were able to extend it back out. But no, it's just 21 points here is a really good win.
Jack, he kind of didn't have it in the first half.
No.
I know he's getting beaten and battered, but you better get used to that, because that's going to happen, especially next week when he goes into the KLB, where they'll let you play up there with those Louisville officials as well. But he comes back in the second half and finishes with 18 points in the second half, including some tough and-ones.
Yeah, I got onto him pretty good at halftime, and it was I think he was 0 for 9 at half or something with 4 points or something like that. I can't remember. I don't think he made a field goal.
3 points all from the field goal line.
Okay.
All from the free throw line.
Okay, so he got fouled a couple times, but that was on our scouting report. You're going to get fouled. They're going to have hard fouls on you, and then they're not going to be called sometimes because there's going to be a lot of them.
They can't call them all.
And they're not going to be able to call them all. So we talked to him about that, but I thought he let that affect him a little bit too much in the first half. I didn't think he rebounded as good as he could have, but he answered in the second half. And then in the fourth quarter, he was a beast inside and getting a few and ones and stuff like that. But like I said, he responded really, really well to it, and he did a good job.
I think the guy in your first half was Brody.
Yeah,
I mean, off the opening tip, you score in 4 seconds maybe. I mean, he's just that guy.
I think there was a time in the first half where I looked back to the coaches and I asked if he was the only one playing, just because he was everywhere. We weren't very good defensively. We let a lot of straight-line drives happen, but I thought he was everywhere. I thought he was active inside. Thought he was active in the passing lanes, getting steals, getting breakaway. He had 2 or 3 right in a row to extend our lead a little bit and give us some comfort. And But I think that he's always our guy, especially in these games that you know he's going to be ready to go, and you know he's going to be amped and hyped up and playing hard. And in the first quarter, I thought he got tired there at the end. I subbed a little bit, and he said he wasn't tired, but it was because he was playing really hard tonight.
Brody's not going to tell you he's tired, though, is he?
No.
I'll announce our Hometown Hangout MVP right now, Kyle Higdon.
Yeah.
I think back-to-back games here at Edmonton, because last year here at Edmonton he was fantastic, if you remember. He just, again, there was the play where he had the quick pass and got it out. I don't think he made the three this time.
Nope.
But then the second time he got it, he drops down and goes in for the layup. And Steve and I were saying, if he does that, you guys just become that much more unguardable because he's then a factor.
Yeah, I mean, you got the four guys around him. They were in 3-2 zone, and you got the four guys around him that are all, pretty legit 40% three-point shooters, and you got him in there. I'm glad he took it to rim that time, because the time before he made that quick pass, but he had it, and I think he noticed that and sensed it, and I was able to drive. Then he dove down there later in the fourth quarter, had a shot fake, dumped down to Brody for 2 points, and he was in foul trouble the first half, and I think that bothered us a little bit, especially with the zone. He's kind of he's our zone buster, not from a scoring standpoint necessarily, but getting the ball moving and hitting the guys for inside-out open threes.
Next week, you've got a really big week for you all. Obviously, the King of the Bluegrass. We'll talk more about that, though, when that time comes. You've got a Breckenridge County team that, it's like an Edmonton where you got to go in there and you're going to have to play really well to beat them on their home floor. They lost a lot from last year, but Jonah Miller, right? He's a good player.
Yes. Yeah.
What do these next couple of days look like? Because I'd assume your guys are gassed after a hard game like this. What do they look like before a game Tuesday and then a ton next week as well?
Well, they get a lot of rest this weekend, make sure they're off their feet and all that stuff. Then we'll come in Monday and prep for Breck. At Breck is arguably one of the second hardest games that you could put on the schedule, just from how hard they play and how well coached they are with Jeff there. And they still have players, Miller and Grimes,
Nottingham,
the
right?
younger Grimes.
Nottingham,
yes, Nottingham.
He's the shooter, I think, if my memory's
and
right.
Then they got a couple other guys. They got several guys that they can play that all play their butts off. And again, Jeff always gets the most out of any kid that he puts on the floor. So we're going to have to be ready to go, and we're going to need that for a good tune-up game. And because again, I just don't think we played that great defensively. We need to make sure we're working on our defense and getting it ready, because if we play like that Tuesday, it's going to be a dogfight, and then if we play like that on Thursday, we're going to get ran out of the gym.
How about the win for the girls today, too?
That was great. It obviously had nothing to do with Coach Mack, but I thought the girls were great. I went in at the start of the fourth quarter, and I think we were down 39-33 or something like that, and somebody came back and said there was a minute left, and we were up 4. So maybe I won't watch the next game the next time they play. Maybe they'll play a little better.
You're not going to come tomorrow morning bright and early to Ohio County to watch them play Muhlenberg?
Oh, no, the Bucks got a game at 8 o'clock at Lawler.
The game's at 11.
Well, my daughter's got a game at 10, so I got to make sure I'm there for that. So we got to defend the we're 3-0 undefeated. So
you got the game. Do I need to ask a scouting report of that game there?
Nah, it's a secret. I can't let it out.
Okay. Coach, congrats on the win. Good luck tomorrow, and we'll talk to you Tuesday. That's head coach Travis Johnston. More of the Fifth Quarter Show comes up after this.
In small towns, we share everything. Our joys, our struggles, our celebrations. Today, Grayson County shares something special. The hospital where we were born, where we bring our families, where our neighbors care for us, is one of America's top 100 rural hospitals. This is our achievement. This is our hospital. This is home. Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center. Top 100 care, hometown heart.
Midway Pharmacy is your trusted local partner in health and wellness, offering free delivery so you never have to worry about picking up your medications. The friendly staff knows you by name and is always ready to assist you. Living and raising our families in the same community, they understand your needs. With a wide range of services and personalized care, Midway Pharmacy is here to make your life easier and healthier. Visit or call any countywide location today of Midway Pharmacy.
Kentucky hunters, the wait is over. Modern gun deer season is back, and there's no better place to hunt than right here in the Bluegrass State. Sight in your rifle, grab your hunter's orange, and get ready to hit the woods. With thriving deer populations and beautiful fall landscapes, the perfect hunt is waiting for you. Modern gun season runs November 8th through the 23rd. Make memories, fill your freezer, hunt safe, and consider taking someone new to pass on the tradition. Visit fw.ky.gov for regulations and licensing.
When you give blood, you give life. And when you give life, you change lives. Make a life-saving impact by donating blood with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, your hometown partner. As the sole supplier of blood products needed in Grayson County, your donation ensures a stable and adequate blood supply for you, your family, friends, and your neighbors. You are the hero when you give. Feel the power of community and compassion in every drop. Give life and change lives with Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center. Life is on the line.
This is
Visit any county-wide location of Midway Pharmacy.
Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
That'll wrap us up here tonight. Our K105 play of the game for the boys game. I get to make the executive decision. The Jacklogs didn't dunk. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. That's, listen, I'm a sucker for a dunk. I'm a sucker for it. And I know if I would have asked Nacho over here to our right, he would have said the dunk too. But, yeah. That'll wrap us up here tonight. Grayson County sweeps the doubleheader against Edmonson County. Lady Cougs win 52-48. Boys win 85-64. We invite you to join us bright and early tomorrow morning as the Lady Cougars will take on Muhlenberg County at Ohio County. Start time will be, our coverage begins about 10:40 from Ohio County High School. So that'll wrap us up here tonight. We're going to get out of here because, frankly, I need my beauty sleep because it's going to be a late night. And I know Nacho, they're turning the lights off, which is even more of a sign that we gotta get on out of here. So that'll wrap us up here tonight. So I want to thank the K105 Digital Productions crew for their hard work. Your camera operator was Addison Parker, and your director was Owen Nacho Embry. So tonight, where Grayson County sweeps the doubleheader. This is Sam Gormley saying, so long, everyone.
This is Grayson County Cougar basketball on K105. Tonight's Cougar contest is sponsored by Future Designs Building Materials, Duda Hudson State Farm, Owensboro Health Twin Lakes Medical Center, Midway Pharmacy, Scotty's Contracting, and Stone Hometown Hangout, Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center, State Farm agent Carter Hill, Your Global Getaway, and by Grayson County Schools.